Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash.
Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone Group. Well, salutation and much love to the Hakim Adonai, sincerity, and much love to the elect. All right, all the elect of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, brothers from Great Millstone, back at it again. We're going to continue to come out until the Lord tells us not to anymore, and that'll be the day your life is probably going to be in the shedder. All right, because when you know prophets of the Lord, is because the Lord has removed us, right, and He's going to hide us. All right, so you're not just going to be able to come up. I'm going to stand out here until these guys get here. Now is your chance to seek the Lord, and that window is quickly closing. But again, things are going to get worse. All right, Acts 14:22 through much tribulation.
And I was holding this over here since that's bring it up.
That's what you got?
No, this is
okay,
Shabbat 5 and 7. Okay. Shabbat 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Things is getting a lot worse, all right? And these things are coming suddenly upon you people, all right? Because again, we were talking about it over there, but we've been preparing for this spiritually, all right? So that when these things come, which are here, we know what to trust in. We're not trusting in Egypt, right? Which is what a lot of these mumbling morons are going to do, all right? They're going to go down to Egypt for help and be destroyed. So you can't put this off day to day. You can't put off the Lord, because if you reject Him, He's going to reach when you need it. And trust and believe what's coming. You're going to need a higher power to come defend you. And I don't care how many push-ups you can do, push-ups you can do, all right? None of that is going to deliver you from the wrath of the Lord. That's already... All the things that you're seeing on TV about war, that's coming to America. I think life is about to be way different for you Americans. No more DoorDash, pulling up to the drive-thru at McDonald's. Life as you know it is going to drastically change. You got the cigarettes?
Yep. Second Ezra's 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the last time.
And that's where we're at. We're in the last days of the last days, because the last he started 2,000 years ago. But now, the Lord is wrapping things up. All right, the curtains are about to close. The show's over. It's time to go home. And guess what? The Lord's gonna come and deliver those that have been waiting for Him, waiting patiently for Him. All right, because you got guys that know, but they ran out of patience. They're no longer here. Them guys must be bugging the hell out with all this happening right now. All these prophecies, they're like, shit. Probably scared to turn the TV on. Yeah. Or go through the city, because you can't avoid what's happening no more. Anybody that's heard these prophecies at one point or another, you can no longer run from it. Because what, you try to put it off. But now it's suddenly coming upon you. Oh, you forgot about what you heard, huh? You forgot about the nuclear missiles, but now that's all they talking about. War. And they tell, it's gonna, what they say, short-term pain for long-term gain. That's what all the mass media is putting. Oh yeah, things are gonna get a little shaky, but once we kill everybody in Iran, things are gonna be better. Nah, that's what's gonna happen in America. Except for the elect, everybody else is gonna perish. All right, in the lake of fire. You Christians are obsessed with hell. Well, you're gonna get real soon. But before that, you're gonna suffer. All right, the things that are coming to this place is gonna make you people suffer in agony. You don't know what to do, where to go. Your mom sold you out. Your wife probably gonna slit your throat in the middle of the night. Your kids are gonna be cooked and eaten. It's just all bad everywhere you look. Except for the men of the Lord, we're rejoicing. We're the only ones got smiles on our faces, because what? We told you this was coming. We've been waiting for it. We've been prophesying it. But now it's time for the prophecies to become reality. Go ahead.
It says, for many great miseries unto them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Yeah. Don't they say that? Proud American, proud. We got the best military, and nobody can fuck with us. And then, where's that spirit at now? Yeah? As billions and billions of dollars are being wasted, all right? And you pay rent, and now the gas prices are through the roof, and it's just the beginning of your sorrows. Trying to figure out what you're gonna pay for gas or food in the fridge. And this is, again, the economy's about to be completely destroyed so that they can bring in this new digital system, which is already has been laid throughout the world, while you're worried about, you're thinking about Epstein files or whatever bullshit is there, you're being fed every day, all right, through the mainstream media, which is all part of the CIA, you know, doing sites on you people. But again, you can no longer run from what we're telling you. And that time is quickly approaching the hour of temptation, all right, which was going to be the mandatory implementation of that digital device, right, the implantable technology. They already have thousands and millions, well, probably billions of those devices ready to go. Sorry. And guess what? They already did a test run on the delivery method during the C-19. Same delivery method. So it's not like, oh, the logistics ain't there. No, the logistics up. It's just a matter of time at this point. And you're going to be sitting at home getting UBI. You think, when has the devil ever gave you anything free? You think he's going to pay you to stay at home and chill? Shit.
The pandemic was dress rehearsal for the MOTB. And we seen people respond. The pressure, got squeezed on them when they pressured them to take either that or lose their jobs. When they had all these incentives, it was given to the people. You see the first couple people come up because it was incentivized them. And there was even people that said, I'm not going to take it. And then eventually they took it. So we only could imagine what worse is going to be when they actually implement that MOTB. And then, they put the squeeze on you.
Yeah, because during that time, you could still go buy things.
Yeah.
You could still go you got to put on a little stupid mask. Right. It's 6 feet, but you could still go to the store. That's going to be done with if you don't have this device, man.
Then there was a moment you had to show your cut into certain places to show that you was injected. And this was just a small thing. Imagine when they actually implement the MOTB, that you won't be able to buy or sell. Let's say if he have that implantation in your skin.
And hell, you won't even be able to come out here. I think it's the word buy in that verse, agrazo, which means part of it is to be lounging out in public.
Right. Yeah.
They're gonna have the scanning police out here. Yeah. You're not scannable. Put them in the wagon, the paddy wagon. They're gonna haul you to a concentration center. Y'all thought we was crazy though. Now everybody's doing YouTube videos of FEMA centers and World War III, but we're the crazy ones. Now, you people are through. You're gonna see it real soon.
Just quick. Proverbs 14:12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Yep. It's wide and broad way. It's spirit, because this Broadway, right? The street, right. Broadway. Well, guess where this street that you're walking on leads to? Destruction. All right, you thought it was right. Oh yeah, I could live my best life. Just gotta, for 60 years, so I can finally retire. Well, that's a lie. All right, that you were sold a lie, American dream. You people are finding out it's a damn nightmare, and the government don't give a damn about it. And your sons and your husbands are about to know that firsthand when it's shipped off. All right, because that's coming, a draft or a conscription. Because somebody got to go, America, right, from the boogeyman.
You mentioned about the American dream. About 34:1. The hopes of a man void of understanding are vain and false, and dreams look.
Yeah.
Whoso regardeth dreams is like him that catcheth at a shadow and follow after the wind.
Yeah, it's pointless. You're trying to catch your shadow. Good luck. And that's the American way. You're on a hamster wheel. You're running but going nowhere. And then you're just like they showed you in the Matrix. You're just a battery to keep the system going.
Yeah.
You know, everything about your life is just draining you of your energy, spiritually and physically.
Part of a system.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? That system's about to be changed into an infrastructure, digital currency, all right, digital identification, everything going digital. And you'll be next. The people are about to be merged into the digital technology. You know, biohacking they call it. All right, merging man and machine. Go ahead. But that was it on it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Second Thessalonians 2:9. The point is also on 11. It says, even him whose coming is after the work of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders.
Yeah, that's Esau. Esau Edom, the devil. All right, the fifth counterpart, all right, of Satan. And what his technology? But Esau's yes, you know, to fool you. You've been duped. You actually think he cares about you. Well, technology makes your life easier, yeah, and it's killing you at the same time, and it makes you an idiot. These people can't go 5 minutes without their phone. They'll freak out. Don't know what to do. People don't know how to read. They can't read a map. They can barely spell.
And if they could read, they read on a third grade level.
Yep.
If that.
Yep. I remember reading something about that. The majority of Americans don't go past the third grade level of reading skills.
Duh.
Yeah. And that's why they get duped, because you don't know how to read. Esau gonna give you $1 million in the contract.
Yeah.
You didn't read page 8. Sign on the dotted line. You know, they put the little stickers, sign here, sign here. You know, and Esau talk real fast. You know, so like in commercials. You know, side effect. Like, what? That's a suicide to fix constipation.
Anal bleeding.
Yeah. Here they give you, and then you gotta take another medication for the anal now. Like, damn. But again, hey, well, now we can put a device in you. It'll monitor your body. If you know, the AI doctor, because that's coming. AI agents, AI doctors.
Yeah.
A lot of people are about to be replaced.
Talking about AI doctors, because I have these plants, right? I downloaded an app this morning, and it's called Plant Doctor, I believe. Now, a photo of my plant, and it will diagnose it. And that's just what we see on a small scale, and what they project to do. But we know this, like this new world disorder is not gonna fully be implemented. We'll have projected for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and put everything in the system. And like the things we see now is Esau's spiritual power on the left hand side. Like I see that. That's amazing. Yeah, that's what it speaks about miracles and wonders. Technology, what you're able to do today is just even gradually, it's like rapidly, you know, just like increasing. Like in the ancient world, you imagine you told somebody you being talk to a brother over 400 miles away in real time. You know, it's like it.
Now you good because AI just in the last 5 years is like you can make a movie with AI now. 3 years ago, the nigga looked choppy, you know, nigga looked like it was buffering, but now you can't even tell if it's a real picture or not no more.
Yeah.
So imagine and again, they've had this for a long time. Trust and believe that. Everything you get, the consumer gets, it comes from the military. They've had this for a long time. It's just been improving, and it's moving fast. And the AI is helping it, you know, to up itself, you know. But again, where's all this leading? Total control. And really the last piece of the puzzle is to put the devices in people.
Yeah.
To the point where you're not even going to need the phone no more. You're going to be able to. Well, we know it ain't going to fully get to where Esau wants to get. The Lord, that Job,
In fullness.
the fullness of
Job 20.
Right? Because this devil actually think he's going to ride off into the sunset. And, you know, since we don't need people no more, we got robots and AI. And like, hey, nah. It's coming to an end. All right? Babylon's going to be destroyed soon. everything you know about how this world works is coming to an end. Because everything is flipped upside down.
That's right.
Worldwide. Yeah, America's the worst place. The most disgusting, place to live in. Even in, these dirty Elamites, that worship rat. They're not even degenerate as these people. But again, it's an experiment.
Yeah. Now Esau understands certain concepts that certain things is possible, like immortality, spiritual power. He understands these things is possible, but the way he's trying to is by pushing the Most High to the side. Because the only way him could unlock immortality is the Most High got to grant it to you. And that's a gift from the Most High. Now, looking up the stem cell, because he understands how stem cells work. Like your body can regenerate itself. So they figured out if we could unlock the full knowledge of stem cell research, you could make a man that have what do you call that? Spinal problems. Yeah. You could regenerate his cells, and he could be able to walk again. Mm-hmm. You could regenerate organs. This parts of organs. This what is that? The liver or the kidney? It could roll back to full.
I think it's the kidney.
It's kidney, right?
Yeah.
So Esau, he understands this, and Esau want to unlock that for immortality, but the Most High gave him a little bit of information, give him, in full, because it's just to tease him.
Yeah, and proud. Yeah, his pride has deceived him. And speaking on the stem cells, they found that your wisdom teeth have a type of stem cell that they can use that and speed up the regeneration. So that's why it makes sense why they always try to get you to pull your damn wisdom teeth out. What do they do with them teeth? You think they throw them away? Yeah. Just the same thing with abortions. You think they throw the little fetus away? Nah, man, they use that. Yep.
For experiment.
Because think about it, a fetus is growing. It has them cells is able to grow clearly. Yeah. A baby was being formed in the womb. Where'd it come from? Those them cells. But nonetheless, that's just part of his BS. But he's already had people walking again with his tech, Neuralink,
Yeah. I'm thinking about like telecommunication, telekinesis. There you go. You could, the ability to talk to another person in your mind.
Yeah. Telepathy.
Yeah. Now we're gonna do that in the kingdom. Like brothers had dreams and visions, or even in general. Somebody call. Yeah, is it blocking you? For who? Yeah, cool. All right, you got it, champ. Thank you. Yes, I've seen videos of people have dreams, and they'll say sometimes they don't say it's an angel, but they'll say the person was talking to them, and we're gonna be able to do that in the kingdom.
Could perceive their thoughts,
Yeah. That falls under spiritual power, be able to manipulate the elements around you. Because the Most High created the elements, and we're gonna be able to take the elements, and we're gonna have the periodic table in our head and put it,
That's what helps. Walking on water, just making it solid under your feet. But he already has this shit. You ever been thinking of something and they want to show you a damn ad for it? I didn't even say nothing in this. What the hell? So that devil has some high level sorcery.
They got something going on.
But it's never as good as the right hand side.
Right. Right hand side is always stronger.
Yep.
What was that brother reading?
Think about Job. I think about to read Job, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what Job to it. I get it from.
Because Esau, he's not gonna talking about setting up hotels in Mars and going to the moon. This guy's delusional. But again, it's just what the pride has deceived him. The Lord made him so proud that he can't see. He's headed to he's created his own destruction. The Lord put it in his spirit to create weapons of mass destruction. A weapon that they talk about. They measure the potency of the missiles in megatons or whatever. Well, guess what? This is all theory because they've never actually fully tested these warheads. and they're gonna put his spirit on these warheads to completely engulf all of America. Yeah. You know what kind of power that is? This man has a weapon of mass destruction. But hey, it was for his own demise.
Yeah.
He created demise, literally. The Lord put the spirit on him to make the weapon that's going to come out. I got that scripture down.
It's Job 20 and 22. In the full of his sufficiency, he should be in straits.
Yeah, and he's getting there. You know, he's almost at the summit that he wants to achieve. And this is why he's moving like he's moving with these wars, all right, with his technology. And there's more that goes on behind the scenes. The sacrifices they're doing, but you know, the defile, you know, it's all coming out. The Lord's making them bear. Why? Because he's about to be taken out. We have he that letteth shall live until he be taken out of the way. Rough paraphrasing it, but he thinks Esau actually doing something when it's ultimately the will of the Lord. All right, the Most High already declared the end from the beginning, and then he put the spirit on the prophets to write it down, and they come back in the last days to proclaim it, you know, prophesy, and then bam, total destruction. He's trying to have total control, but the Lord is in control.
Right. It says 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he should be in straits.
Yeah, that's where he's at. Straits, a position of difficulty. We're gonna end the war. It's gonna be a one-day thing. And look at him. Here we about to be 3 weeks. And you know, they be beefing with these elites. They beef with each other. And just like going back to the Greek Empire, Alexander the Great, which hey, it might be the same reincarnation, but after his death, all his generals started fighting with each other. So you don't think the elites be beefing? Nah, we should do it like this. Nah, we do this. But then I want to control this. No, I want to control that. You know, the Rothschilds, the Oppenheimers, the rest of the devils. You know. So he's fighting against himself, as he's always had. You know, this devil is an idiot.
A competition within each other.
Yeah.
It says every hand of the wicked should come upon him.
It would just go into laborers, all right? And look, people are worldwide uproars. They're sick of being, because Esau has spread his BS throughout the world. So these other countries, they treat their you know, the average person like shit too. They don't give a damn about them, except for the very top, you know, the echelons, the top of the top, the 1%ers. They living good. You think your son's going to war? Shit. But these the average person, the laborers, the people that keep this system going, you shit into the stick. Cause think about it, if the laborers, right, just everybody didn't go to work tomorrow or whatever, and today, what do you think would happen to the global economy? It would crash that very day. But it's getting to that point where people, like the scripture said, there should be uproars of people, you know, in the last days. So, you know, and then look at America. Everybody's divided about every topic. Now war is broken out. So, but again, the war is to expedite the MOTB. You know, super speed it up, so to say.
Yeah, that's right. Verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High should cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
You know, and that's the missiles, all right? And he's out there, yeah, they're going to be in their bunkers. Yeah. We accomplished what we set out to do. And they've been laboring, they've been doing this they've had this plan for centuries at this point, you know? Even Albert Pike had a 3 World War plan, and he goes back to the 1800s. But what the Lord is pointing, these devils, all right, in their enterprise, that it ain't working. You ain't riding off into the sunset, you know, and the credits start to roll. Nah, it's over. Get second Ezra's, because this is what we're seeing. We're seeing the transitioning. All right, it's like the seesaw effect. Esau going down, and Israel's coming up. And we're not talking about them damn imposters. All right, We're talking about the 12 tribes. I'm from Levi. Come on, man. And guess what? Everybody's coming to find out about them now. Everybody's sick of these damn devils, as you should be. Come on, man. You're still gonna go vote. Here it is. All these people on the Epstein files. You go vote for it. And if they have a midterm, they might cancel that. Trump's already said it.
Yeah, that's part. They cancel the midterm so he can stay. Trump don't have any plans on leaving office.
Nope.
He's gonna keep it. He's gonna keep it going.
Yeah, he's here to stay.
He's here to stay.
Nero's here to stay.
Yeah. It makes sense because all of his other rulers that he's connected with, or even just globally that's governing other societies, their system is not set up, their political system is not set up like America.
Yeah.
To dictatorship.
Yep.
You know?
But again, going back to the American dream, it's crashing. People are starting to wake up. The average person now is a conspiracy theorist. But everything that you're seeing now is what the Lord sent us to tell you. We told you World War III was coming. And guess what? Now you men, right, with your blickies, you're going to get, guess what? Hey, you wanted to shoot now, here's your opportunity.
Yeah, it's an opportunity.
But hey, guess what? A lot of you probably won't even touch the ground. The plane get blown out of the sky. We already happened. The C-135s, big old air cargo ship blown out of the sky in Iraq. I think there's 2 of them, actually. So, yeah, all this mighty military BS, and you getting shot down. But hey, that's the prophecy. America's over. It did its job, and now it's time to. That's what they put Trump up in there for, because he's bankrupting things, liquidating. That's what's happening in America. And by the time you realize it, it's gonna be too late for you. Oh shit! Hopefully, them guys are back on the corner on Saturday. Nope. The time is now, and it's running out. And guess what? We just sitting back and watching the show unfold. The greatest we told you so it's already here, actually. We ain't waiting for it, so it's already here.
Yep. It says, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
There you go. What's gonna rain? The missiles. They're already raining, but they saving the day of the Lord.
Right. It's gonna turn to the global war when they actually the whole world's infected by that impact.
Yep. Yeah, and it's
Group 24. And it reads on, it says, he shall from the iron weapon. Because right now they're not dodging anything. It's up to the point where it's really not gonna be nowhere to hide. They got these bunkers or whatever type of bunkers that these fallout bunkers.
the deep underground military bases.
Exactly, and they're gonna flee for it. But like we always state that it's gonna be so they first flock of slaves.
Yeah, and that's what we want to put slap chains on the people you don't even know about. They never gonna be standing in line with you at Walmart. That's who we want to. Somebody's dirty ass hair and beat the shit out of them.
You think they eat how we eat? They eat totally different. Everything is organic.
Yep.
They actually have goldware, silverware.
Mm-hmm.
They're not eating out of plastic and little
Soap
cups.
cup.
Yeah, plastic red cups.
Yeah, nanoplastics all in your drink.
Yeah, that's true.
They use chalices, a gold chalice with rubies and different exotic stones that you ain't never seen.
Children not being born by no goddamn C-section.
Right.
Wise for me to handle that. But they living good. But that's about to change. They're gonna go from shekels to shackles, and they're gonna turn the niggas overnight.
True. Yeah, but hey, he's so delusional. This guy was delusional. Winning. Well, we're the ones winning, all right? Prophets of the Lord, we're winning. All right, we're up on the scoreboard. All right? Why? Because we got the truth of the Lord. We got the truth of the Bible. We know what's coming. We know what's next. All right? We can't give you an exact date when the Lord's going to return. We can tell you for sure he's coming soon.
That's right.
Because what? We've been measuring the times. If we see Esau's empire completely collapsing before us, then what's next? Go ahead.
That's it. This is back up. Thessalonians 5:1. Well, if the times and seasons and the sins, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah. What's coming is going to come upon you suddenly, all right, and you can't escape it. The only way out is through the Lord. And if you don't even know his name, what about the Gentiles? Man, get out of here. We're talking about prophecy, the names of the Lord, how to get it out from what's coming, you know? But while you looking for peace to say, oh shit, oh man, did you hear what happened in downtown? Well, you see on TV right now with the smoke in Tel Aviv and Tehran, that's going to be in a city near you very soon.
That's coming over here.
Yeah.
In the States.
And they've already told you, oh yeah, you guys need to be on the lookout for, drones. They stole force. Somehow they rolled up into a military base, masked up, and walked out with 4 drones as if you could just carry it out, on a backpack. No. Oh yeah, there's sleeper cells. They're telling you what's coming. But who did first? The prophets did. Well, Yahweh Shai did via his prophets. Peace and safety. There is no peace and safety. Oh, there's going to be a ceasefire. Nope. And let's say they do stop. It's going to get even worse regardless. There is no stop. The cat's out the bag, as they say.
That's right.
Go ahead, Art.
God. This is 2nd Ezra 6:9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
And that's where we're at. The end of Esau's world. All right, because, contrary to what these bug outs say, the earth ain't going to be destroyed, disappear. And then we're going to be in some, little baby ain't around. No, heaven is going to be here on earth, and that's the world is Jacob's world. All right? But this place got to go first. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing the transition. People don't know what's going on. They truly don't understand that right now the Lord is literally transitioning the power. All right?
That's right.
It's over for Esau, man. He served his purpose, and now it's time to just chain his ass up, and we don't want to hear nothing he got to say no more. Because we see if you put him in any position of authority, you see what he does.
Yeah.
He destroys everything.
He's like a terrible tenant.
Yeah.
You lease it out to him. The earth belongs to the Most High, but it was given to Esau temporarily. And now when it's time to retain back the property, shit is the doors damaged. The walls got holes in it. Yeah. So it's like you gotta rebuild, fix everything back up. That's what Esau did here. He destroyed everything.
And he's the problem. If you haven't come to that conclusion yet, you are gonna go down with him. If you can't see that this devil is the problem of the whole earth, you're just a follower of the devil. You're a product of the society he's created, the Matrix. You're one of the agents, the NPCs in the Matrix, just walking around. But what? They'll fight tooth and nail to keep the system going. That doesn't give 2 shits about you. You're gonna keep well, here's your chance. Go defend the system. And hey, you're not gonna have a choice. You're gonna have to, hey, man up. This could happen very soon when they start calling you, sending you letters, or pull up to your house and tell you that you got to go defend your country, be army strong. Marines, we trained to fight, or we trained to win. Yeah, it ain't looking too good for you Babylonians, man. Any day now. And when people start panicking in these streets, oh boy, it's gonna be a field day out here.
Panic bags.
Yeah. Bug out kits. Come on, man. Is that what they're trusting in? A bug out bag? And what the hell is in there? Swiss Army knife, some military food. Yeah, flashlight, a whistle.
That's right.
A bottled water. Come on, bro. These people, that's another thing, man. 2/3 of our people, you know, they're gonna trust in the devil. Here it is. He showed you that he's the devil. He constantly reminds you, right? Look at what ISIS. What happened to ICE? Are they still deporting people? Shit. Now everybody's just focused on Iran.
Marshall,
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Still waiting for the funding.
Yep.
But we'll see what might happen because right now they didn't accept the funding for ICE, but it might be different. True. They put that funding in something else. All you need is an event.
Black Swan.
That's all you need because they're already saying potential sleeper cells turn into domestic terrorism. Now you got militarized police, along everywhere, every state.
They never let a good crisis go to waste, and they wait till it comes. And again, they call it predictive programming. They're telling you what's about to go down. Oh, drone strike. Just imagine you fucking drone just hit the building right now. People will be scared as hell.
Before they do it.
Yeah.
They trying to be like the Most High. They trying to be like how the way the Most High operate. They trying to do it on the left hand side. Before the Most High do anything, he tells you. So they'll tell you. They'll put it in movies, cartoons, whatever, and then they always let the people know. But people watch these things as a form of entertainment.
Yep.
But guess what? Like now, what was entertainment is now becoming a reality. Watch the Matrix. Now this is the Matrix.
Movie Civil War that recently came out.
Civil War. That was with the Obamas, right? They did the Netflix. Yeah, it's one I'm thinking about. Kristen Bell. What's the name of that movie?
Batman.
What's it? Kristen Bell? It's gonna come to me. I'm thinking about Equilibrium.
Okay,
was it Kristen Bell? I forget. But Equilibrium, this thing is turned into Equilibrium, because you watch these movies, it's based off the New World Order, and everything is pretty much a police state, and everything become a privilege. It's like you have driving right now. Driving is not a right; it's a privilege, and any time that privilege can be evoked from you, now, the rights to bear armed is supposed to be a right. They want to poke that away from you. So everything is slowly becoming a privilege. Now, after 9/11, they had the Patriot Act 1, the Patriot Act 2, where it allowed the government to legally spy on you. What came out of that was social media. And then you notice in social media, what's on your mind?
Yeah.
How are you feeling today? And guess what people will do? They'll put it down. Then Facebook emerged.
Locations.
They put your locations. Facebook. It show who's your family members, where you went to school, where you work.
Yeah.
Who are you dating at the time? So people are willingly giving them data. So that all falls under this new world disorder.
And then, again, all this technology that you think is good for the social media, that's military technology.
Mm-hmm.
And then you, like Brother said, you willingly give it. That's why niggas get killed. TikTok or Instagram, where I'm at the chicken spot, and niggas pull up on them and blow them away. What do you think the military's doing? Shit, but even Google, bro. But I can find, if you know how to use the internet, you can find any kind of information on somebody just by their first name or having their phone number. I can find a lot of shit just with that information. I don't even need your last name. If I got your phone number, find your address, where you went to school at, where you work at. I can find a lot of shit just with your phone number.
Yeah.
So what do you think the military got? They're China. Look at China. That was guinea pigs. That's what's coming to America. A police state, total. That's why they got cameras everywhere. Well, hell, your phone. They're 24/7 listening to you, watching you. The camera itself, they have a technology in it that it watches your iris. So as you're scrolling through there, it knows how long you looked at something. Bro, this technology is crazy, but it's for total control.
If I can add, they literally taking pictures of you being asleep.
Yeah.
I have a personal testimony that I was asleep. My daughter was in her crib and she has the monitor right? So how we got it set up when we're not in the room, we can monitor, check on the baby. So through the monitor, she has it, and she looking and she's seeing my phone flashing. She recorded it. It's literally pitch flashing. She's like, "What's that flash?" And she see it came from my phone. So they're doing it, and brother's been bringing it out, but it's literally happening, you know.
And we don't give a damn. We ain't got nothing to hide. Shit.
Yeah.
You watch us all you want. We come out here openly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't hiding nothing. We ain't got nothing to hide.
Yeah, and ultimately, hey, the Lord is watching you.
Yeah, exactly.
The scriptures tell you that the angels camp about them that fear him. Psalms, what's that, 34:7. Yeah. So we don't give a shit what Esau got going on. We just doing our job, man.
Hey, we're watching. How about that? We're the watchmen.
When you're a witness, you got witness protection.
Yeah, exactly.
The angels, it's good regardless. As long as we got the testimony, that's what the Lord want to protect it, you know? That keep his works into the end. You know, the word, when you keep it, that's terriers. You got to guard this truth. So we striving for righteousness, and that's a beautiful one. You know, we bringing out the truth of the matter. You know, in the face of death, intimate death, treason, sedition. Yeah, they gonna come for us. They gonna roll on us. Brothers know that. You know. Well, you spoiling. You know what I mean?
And that's why, like we tell you everything about faith.
Yeah.
This is the time you're supposed to be building that faith. You know, yeah, it's good to know breakdowns. Well, breakdowns not what's gonna deliver us. It's the faith we have in Yahweh Shah. You know, and because a lot of times, you know, brothers come in, you know, they lose sight of what they prioritize the wrong things. You know, when you come in, the first thing you should be doing is building up your faith. You know, because look, we were into heavy times. Even the prophets talk about what Daniel said. It should be a time as never since was a nation. You know, it's gonna be so bad. That's why it references it as Jacob's trouble, because we're gonna feel it. You know, but we're gonna have supported protection from Yahweh Shah. Even when issues come, we're gonna be afraid. You know, that's why it speaks about, you know, the righteous is scarcely be saved. We're gonna get shooken up. But in that time you have to believe. But there's gonna be some guys that are gonna lose their faith. And the reason they lose their faith, because most 40 now is the elect. But it's gonna be something there that they did lack.
Yeah, faith can make you whole. That's what the Lord would say. Your faith has made you whole.
Yeah.
Without faith, you got to show your faith by your works.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of you like James said, "Show me thy faith without works. I'll show you my faith by my works."
That's right.
And the works speak for themselves, and they accumulate in that spiritual money that you can, exactly. So you can cash out in that day, so to say. Yeah. But what our riches are in the heavens. These people are trying to make a piece of paper, chasing a piece of paper, which is about to be toilet paper.
Right.
You know.
We chasing the spiritual bag, which is the to be found worthy by Yahweh Shah. Because anybody can say they have faith with everything up.
Right.
Your faith is shown when the Lord starts stripping the things away from you, putting you in a circumstance that's uncomfortable. You know, that's when faith comes in. And we prayed that we be found worthy in that time. And we prayed that, you know, you won't be found on the wrong side of history. Because a lot of guys, like the elder brother was saying, you know, you guys that flout, you know, you got to be shaking in your boots. You probably got your phone and do not because there's so much news, and you got to think about what you just did. You turn your back on Yahweh Shah. You had in your mind like the plans you're gonna, you know, invest, things you're gonna invest in yourself in this world. Now you're seeing everything's collapsed. It was a bad investment. So you know, you gotta believe. You know, you have to have faith.
If you don't believe, you won't receive.
That's it.
Those blessings that are coming. Because we know the persecution's coming, but we also know that we're going to be taken care of when people are starving to death. We're going to have abundance, as the scriptures say.
This is Psalms 64:1 in the AMP. It says, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, in my complaint. Guard my life from the terror of the enemy.
Yeah, we're sighing and crying. We're complaining. If you're not sick of this place, you got a mental illness. We're sighing, but now these people are going to start sighing and crying, and nobody's going to care. The Lord ain't hearing your cries. you're gonna be crying in agony. We're crying because of all this acts out here and the disgusting things these people do. But you're gonna be crying because of this whole situation you're gonna find yourself in.
Yeah, because the table's gonna turn.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Because you was in a house of mirth while we were mourning. When you're mourning, all right, you're mourning because of the dead. All right, we in the mind frame where we're complaining about, you know, the wicked deeds. Yeah, we're over here sighing and crying for the abominations done thereof, which it shows to the Lord that we in the right spirit, man. That's why the Lord said, mark them who are right for the abominations thereof. And that mark in Ezekiel 9:4 goes back to that Dawah, which is the mark of exemption. Okay, so the Lord said exempt them. That's not the same spirit of the world, man. You know?
Yeah, and that's because we're not of this world. If we were of this world, the world would love us. Because people walk by and give us looks of disgust. Well, that's how we're looking at you. Shit, you looking at us like we're crazy. How can we be crazy when everything we've been telling you is reality? You living in the they talking, oh, those were biblical times. You living in biblical times. It's called the last days. Yeah, the Messiah is about to return soon. And guess what? If he returned today, would he be pleased with your life? Probably not.
Yep.
Verse 2.
Yeah, because you were saying that they give us this look of disgust. We look at them the same way. So there's Proverbs 29 and 27. An unjust man is an abomination to the just.
Yeah, you people, abomination. That you're part of the reason we're sighing and crying. Chiefly our people, because we know that was the devil. He's gonna do what he was created to do, be wicked. But our people, they have surpassed the deeds of the wicked.
And he that is upright in the way is abomination to the wicked. So it's like, you know, mutual. They hate us, we hate them.
It's a mutual feeling.
Like they look at us like, you know, like you ain't gonna shave, you ain't gonna eat this pork. We look at them like, you gonna eat that shit?
Right.
You're not gonna grow. You know, the same way they look at us, we look at them the same way, like they're abomination.
Filthy. These people are filthy, man. And especially if you came to this truth and went back, now you're even filthier. You got a whole mansion of demons now. Having a damn party in there.
Yeah. Filthy.
Yeah. So what? The Lord returns, he's going to destroy you right along with the place you love.
That's right. And everything you prophesied now apply to you.
Exactly.
You was back here saying well, Most High is going to kill these 2/3. Now everything you said, you condemned yourself to. It apply to you.
Psalm 64 and 2 in the A and B. Hide me secret counsel and conspiracy of the ungodly.
Yeah, now it ain't so secret anymore, huh? Now everyone's a conspiracy theorist. They know about the Illuminati.
They got an idea, and that falls under the knowledge should be increased.
Yep.
Because now with TikTok, you know, TikTok have all these shorts of, you know, things that's actually happened. So, you know, a lot of this shit is bullshit, but some of the things is informal, you know. And Jake got a short attention span. Shorts is only like 30-second longs, and that 30 seconds is a whole lot. But so now, with that done, it disrupted lease plan. Because they plan works through secrecy. But if everything is being exposed and through shorts, the dumbest nigga, you know, with a ski mask in the hood, he could tell you about a little bit about the Illuminati. That disrupt their plans. That's why they wanted to ban TikTok.
Yeah.
You know, and that's Esau being exposed because it's truth. Now they're not gonna wake up to the full truth. The scripture said, "Ever learning, ever able to come to the knowledge of the truth." So they get a little here and there, but that's hoping America be the symbol.
Yeah, I forgot who it was. He said we should have never created the internet.
That's right.
Guess what? The Lord was. You're going to say the same thing about the missiles. We should have never created the missiles. It was prophecy. You had no choice.
That's right.
Free will. That's another lie. The devil says that's Satan. That's Satanism.
Right.
Right.
Do as thou wilt. Alistair Cross. Look him up. That's the original MC. Shit. That might be MC in the reincarnation. No, but that's some nasty shit, man.
I think Alistair Crow from Helen Provost.
Okay, kind of.
You know,
So it goes back even further.
he's looked up to her.
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff you adopted from Helen Provoski, and so a lot of the stuff you see Jake is into now, talking about putting into the universe, vision boards, and it's gonna come to you. Manifestation. You know, the universe, because the whole concept of the universe, because they didn't want to say they worship in Satan, so they a couple words around. Yeah. You can put the word universe there, and it sounds less demonic. But it goes back to straight up worshiping Satan, putting it out to the universe. Manifestation, willing things into existence. Because the whole goal is to move the Most High out of conversation and put itself in it.
And that's widespread. And women love that shit. Oh, manifested. And that shit is but now it's just a normal thing though.
Yeah.
The churches are through. Nobody goes to church, which that's a way.
Yeah, a lot of these women are demonic. Yeah. Like, you gotta watch women that. You said she's spiritual. She said she's spiritual.
Yeah.
That means she played with tarot cards.
She got the sage. She be burning sage.
Palo Santos and shit.
She got the stones.
Yeah,
Yeah. Got tattoos from head to toe.
Yeah. You gotta watch those, because they you gotta think about it too. Satan deals with women because women are naturally, they go through their cycle, unclean, women are emotional. So they more vulnerable to these thoughts that enter into their mind. That's why the Most High set it up, that he set the man to guide the woman. Because without guidance, it will lead to chaos. That's why the Most High, he checked Adam. Because Adam obeyed his wife. He was supposed to check her, like, nah, what are you talking about? Most High said, sit. But we know in the spirit that Adam was meant to go off, but that was still a lesson to this day that you don't follow a woman. She's supposed to follow you. And most of all, the woman's not going to be into you if she's leading you.
Simping.
You simping, she hears she's paying most of the bills. She's going to start looking at you as a kid, like a little boy.
I ain't your mama. That's the society. But again, it's coming from these secret councils, and they push this out there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, feminism and indoctrination that the school teaches you. The college is nothing but a damn freak show. These universities, they put that spirit out there. Women liberation. Yeah, liberty is go make a sandwich. Shut the hell up. But what? This is all that they created. This was all purposely done, man. This has been a plan that they've been working on since the 1800s, man. At the end of the turn of the century, the creation of public schools, that was a re-education center. It's re-educate all the people. I got to get down with this program. They call it a curriculum. Every year they got a new book. What changed? Math is math. That's what they did. Volume 38. But again, this is coming from some satanic baby-eating, young girls sacrificed like they did at the beginning of the war. What they do? Blow up a school full of little girls. They're the people that are pushing this ideology on everybody. And then guess what? You're the weirdo if you don't want to get with it. All right, well, I guess we're weirdos then.
Psalms 64:2 in the AMP, hide me from the counsel and conspiracy of the ungodly, from the scheming of those who wrong.
Yeah, who was that? That's Edom. That's the Illuminati, the secret council, or the secret, how do they call it? They call it secret societies. You don't even want to know what they do behind closed doors, man. But what? That's that shameful stuff coming out. It's time to get over the files. That's what's on the files. All the scheming they've been doing. And again, they sacrifices for these things, But guess what? Them sacrifices ain't working more like they used to. Satan is abandoning Edom. Because again, Satan works for the Most High. You know? And they over here sacrificing to Satan, you know, drinking baby blood while they do it. These people, and the only way it could be stopped is through Yahweh Bashim Shai. These people, you can't stop these people. There's nothing that you can, it don't matter what you do, you cannot stop these secret societies or Illuminati, whatever you want to call them. We call them devils. Only the Lord, who set them up in the first place, can take them out the way. And he will. When he returns, he's gonna destroy Babylon and their armies, and the kings in their army. All these militaries are going to be destroyed by the Lord.
A quick precept for Isaiah 29 and 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord.
Yeah.
Yahweh Bashim Shai.
But you can't hide it because the Lord sees all. All right? The Lord's 10,000 times brighter than the sun, man. He's seeing everything. They go to the Bohemian groves in the middle of the damn woods and butt ass naked, sacrificing a toddler, and act like and think nobody sees it.
Real quick, this Proverbs 21 and 30. There is no wisdom, no understanding, no counsel against the Lord.
Yeah, they can, no matter what kind of councils they got, the summit and this and that, all these sacrifices, and you can't do nothing against the Heavenly Father and His plan, His agenda. It's already been declared. It's already happened. It's already been seen. That's why the prophets was able to write it, because they saw it. The Lord showed it to them in a vision, all right, or in a dream. So nothing these devils do is going to change anything. You know, you just keep adding shit that you got to pay for. You know, you just add it to the tab.
That's right.
And guess what? It's time to pay. Pay the pipe.
So you said your sins that we sent to heaven.
Yeah.
Transgressions.
Yeah.
You took peace from the earth. Scriptures tell you that. This is the God that took peace from the earth.
Yeah.
And with this war is showing, it's being more prevalent, you know? Because now all these lesser, as they become bigger nations, like strong, they irritated, you know? You causing a global economic downturn, you know, where everybody just like, at one point, they can have a little good time. Saudi Arabia, you know, India, Dubai, you know what I mean? Now everybody on edge.
Yeah.
You know?
The tourism in the Middle East is done. It's
Exactly.
over. It ain't coming back. You got, you know, the biggest, what was it called? The tallest building in Dubai?
The Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa. You got buildings getting hit right next to them.
Yep.
And motherfuckers, yeah, you want to live your best. You went over there to live your best life, and now you're going to stay there till the Lord return and be destroyed, if you even make it to that day. Because it ain't looking to. Everything in the Middle East is on fire right now,
Right.
and it ain't looking like it's slowing down. Bombs is flying every day. All right, people are dying, and don't believe the BS they say on the news. Oh, it's only serving U.S. service. Nah. What the hell? What all these military bases for 20 that's been hit and nobody was in there? Come on, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if it's in the thousands by now of U.S. soldiers that have been obliterated back to that spiritual realm. Yeah, goes in the plane and then shalom. Oh shit. And you know how they parade the caskets. All the fallen soldiers come back home with the American flag. You ain't coming back.
Yeah, they'll hide that information.
Yeah.
Because Americans would panic. You know, there's so many people dying from the war. Because they won't be able to that narrative of being the bully. You know, Trump, you know, because people starting to question the war, like, what is the true motive of us? Why are we even there? So certain information, you know, they're gonna withhold it because it gets in the way of the narrative they want to push.
They gotta portray themselves to be the good guys.
Mm-hmm.
We're over there. We're taking out those terrible people that do terrible things to their own people. What the fuck? Well, I guess we need a regime change in America then.
Exactly.
Trump labeled them as a terrorist regime.
Yeah.
You know,
Shit, the biggest terrorist regime is America.
yeah.
Or nobody even comes close.
I hate what I heard.
Motherfucker, what? I think it was 7 countries since he became president again. Well, you know what? Iran, they stepped it up a notch and did 8 countries in a week. And what? Yeah, they try to make it seem, oh, it's blowing shit up in these other countries. They hate these other countries. No, they're blowing your shit up in their countries. That shouldn't even be there. Your radar systems, your military bases, hitting us. Yeah, they might hit an apartment. But it's because Russia gave them intel. Hey, there's some CIA operatives or some kind of commander in that building. So they send that drone, that $20,000 drone, and bam. But then Fox News comes, they're blowing everything up. They're holding the oil hostage. But wait a minute, didn't y'all drop bombs on them first? But now, oh yeah, we gotta win. We gotta winning. Anybody that guy is a bigger clown than he is. Shit. You have more on that?
Going back to Psalm 64:3 in the AMP. Who with their tongues like a sword, they aim venomous words as arrows.
Yeah, but his words were smooth as butter. But what is the intentions behind it? There's war in his heart, you know. Shooting at really, he's trying to demonize us. Wait till the persecution. All of a sudden, we're gonna be tied to all this shit.
Right.
Even though he the one bombing the hell out of everybody on the planet, and somehow we're the bad guys because we out here reading Bibles and them for it. The hypocrites that these devils are. He say they be born speaking lies, man. There ain't one righteous bone in this devil, and he's showing it to you. He's showing the whole world that he's the devil, and these idiots still gonna go vote.
Real quick, word propaganda. AI overview. Propaganda is the systematic, often biased or misleading dissemination of information designed to influence opinions, emotions, attitudes, or behavior to promote a specific cause or agenda.
Yeah, who started that? The Amalekites did. To the world wars. They started propaganda. And how do they do it now? It's called the news. Social media. That's why you're very careful of what the information you look into, because a lot of it is a bunch of BS. And then the lies. Oh yeah, the breaking news and yeah, shut up. You're just a failed actor reading a teleprompter, just like the president does. Because people do like video mashups of all these different news agencies saying the same exact thing. Like, come on, bro, that's propaganda. And then what is the propaganda used for? To mass hysteria. All right, scare that's true terrorism is what government intimidation to push. That's what intimidation terrorism is. But who's the number one at that through propaganda? The devil.
Yeah, which also show you that it's witchcraft.
Yeah.
Which show you he's that serpent from the garden, man. All right.
Hocus pocus. They put spells on you with that witchcraft via the media.
Yeah, because we just read it says propaganda is the systematic, often biased or misleading.
It has to be systematic. So we can't say propaganda. We have a system, but who runs this system, right? The person in charge is the one that creates the propaganda, because it has to be pushed out somehow. What do we own the news stations? Who owns the news stations? Follow the money. It all goes back to the small hats.
It says,
but it goes the mainstream media, MSM. It really goes back to it's part of the NSA and CIA and Mossad.
Misleading dissemination of information, design, influence, which we know influence goes into breathing in, opinions, emotions, attitudes, or behavior to promote a specific cause or agenda.
Influence means you got the word in, you got flow, or it's a wind. Like if you put a napkin right now, that napkin's gonna blow or go in direction whatever the wind is going. So it's flowing with the wind. So that's why we use the term influence. When it's happening, that person is being moved in a direction of the wind, like the scripture speaks about, like every wind of doctrine. You're being influenced. Now you can be influenced in a good way or in a negative way. You know, like the word of the Most High is referenced to as a wind. You know, the wind of Satan, because when you on the boat, when you selling, you could sell into the land or you could sell into the rocks.
And now they even got through on social media what they call influencers.
Yeah.
They go up there and do a stupid little body doing it. It's literally a psyop to influence your what you think about what's going on, so they can justify it, just like they did with 9/11. Oh yeah, we gotta go to war with them others. Wait till this shit happens down here again. The Black Swan event. You know what's the other term? Damn, it's escaping me right now. You know, for a fake. Yeah, it's a fake event. Not Black Swan event, but yeah. Yeah, I can't remember. It'll come back to me though. But that's what they're gearing up for with their propaganda. They're already telling you it's gonna happen, and it ain't even happened yet. They say, "Oh yeah, watch out in California, because you know the crazy Iranians, they got drones and shit."
Yeah, and all that is to sway your mind.
Yeah.
Like we're influenced from the true doctrine. The only one that's going to be swayed the right way is the elect.
That's right.
You know, we know what's going on. We know the play before it happened. So when we see an angle going a different way, like nah, that's not it. You know, the scriptures say different. You know, we know that the end is not yet. You got other camps jumping up ahead, trying to jump over prophecies. Oh, we about to be out of here. No.
What the mark?
Yeah, exactly. What about the Lord's timeline? You know?
Prophetic timeline.
The prophetic timeline, Yahweh Shemel Shah.
That's why the elect can't be deceived via this propaganda.
Exactly.
People look at it and laugh. These fucking idiots believe this shit. Come on, and Esau's getting real tacky with it. This shit, people still believe it.
Exactly.
It's crazy, but again, it's a spell. They're under hypnosis, pretty much. They just watching stuck on the screen all day. Oh shit! Not knowing that shit is hypnotizing them and influencing their opinion. You know how? And if you can influence somebody's thoughts, your body follows your thoughts. Okay. You know. Yeah. And that's why they call it knowing how to read body language is so important, because your thoughts make do shit that you don't even notice you're doing. So if you're able to influence his mind, it's game over for them. It's like a puppeteer.
God. Finishing off Psalms 64:4 in the A&P, to shoot from ambush at blameless one. Suddenly they shoot at him without fear. They encourage themselves in their pursuit of an evil agenda.
Yeah. And then what's their agenda? To take his blessing. Yeah, too late. Nigga, you sold it for fucking lentil soup. Yeah. Uncooked meat. To this day, he's still eating that bloody meat. But he's trying to take the. Why do you think he parades himself to be the Israelite? Well, he don't even call himself an Israelite. But of all the people that did, the Amalek chose us to take our identity. And now what? When anybody thinks about Israel, they hear the word Israel, they think of those demonic, small hats. So they like, what are they talking about? Yeah, from the sea to the free Palestine. What happened to nobody cares about the people in Gaza no more? Right. It's a propaganda. Time to move on. Well, guess what? All of Israel's starting to look like Gaza now, with the Iran bombing the shit out of them. Oh, well, we be intercepting the missiles. It's not really doing much. Yeah, right. Is that why you got a media blackout? Yeah. So they don't see how the cities are being leveled?
Yeah, bombing decoys.
Yeah. Fucking paint. Glow in the dark paint.
Pastor Ramla was bringing it out. If you try to expose any type of video what's going on right there out in Israel, automatic 5 years. Like not even on the trial, you sentence 5 years. That's crazy.
That's literally propaganda. Because like we were speaking about it, even when you watch that movie, Don't Look Up, right, with Leonardo DiCaprio. The prophets told him, listen, this judgment is coming. But the president mentality is what? Now we can't tell the people that. So they was pushing out a propaganda. a certain angle of information to continue to hypnotize the people to conduct themselves in a certain fashion. And that's why the scripture says that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. Because people going to still be operating in the same spirit, that probably in the spirit, being enchanted in Babylon. They never departed. They never separated from the system, so they're going to be in the system, okay, until them nukes drop, man.
And they're going to use propaganda to push that mark, too. People are going to fall for that shit easy.
See what happened with the jabs.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I was going to say. It's already been tested. And people was lining up, long ass lines, waiting in the car with a mask on by themselves, just to get that. And then they have the audacity years later to come out and say, you know what? It worked. There might be complications, but I guess it's time to move on. Yeah. We got five of them.
Even your booster need a booster.
Yeah. And this nigga still sick. I remember talking during that time. I was talking to somebody, and they were like, "Yeah, I got my third one, but this nigga was sick." I was like, "Are you stupid? You took 3 of them, and you still got COVID." Now they don't even flag it no more on medical misinformation on YouTube no more. They admitted it. What's this nigga? Fauci? Where's he at? Where'd Fauci go? He was the foremost expert on everything medical, and now he's nowhere to be found. Bill Gates, these are the people that's the problem. They're the problem. Told you to take something. What was it? Operation Warp Speed. We're fast tracking it because the people need it. Billions and billions of people are dying. Yeah. And now you got nanobots in your body. And wait till they turn this 6G on. You people are going to start getting fried. Acting erratic. Because again, those little robots swimming through your body can go to your brain. And Esau already knows how to trigger certain things in your brain, to make you angry.
Yeah, certain frequencies, a certain type of response in your brain. They show you that in the movie Samuel Jackson.
Cell.
Oh no, I didn't talk about the secret.
The CIA.
Kingsman.
The King.
Yeah.
And
They show you. They give you the concept of how it works, and they show you that scene that they turn up the frequency, and then in the church everybody just started fighting. But there's an actual footage. I don't know if it's still on YouTube. It should still be. They did a test with a bull, and they put some electrodes.
Yeah.
And the bull comes in full speed, and then they release some electrodes, and it stops.
Yeah.
It calms down.
They do
There's
it
an
with
old video. I forget the name of that experiment. It's so old.
And this is old technology because I found patents going back to the 80s of this technology. The devil don't hide nothing, but who the fuck goes on their website to patents?
Yeah. So much.
Yeah, I do.
That's
and if I could add also that movie, they cloned
Tyrone.
They showed you that, man. These devils, it's obvious now. You know what I mean?
And they show you. And guess what? Going back to the Matrix, you had to get plugged in to it, right? Well, that's going to be to ultimately to stay part of the Matrix. You have to get plugged in physically.
And frequency is energy.
Yeah.
And we think demons are energy. Like you listen to certain musics, it could calm you down. Some music, you want to fight and shit.
Well, they got this shit, which again goes back decades. It's called cymatics, which they put sound or frequency into water, and it'll make certain shapes.
Yeah.
Guess what? Your body's majority water.
You see the one with the snowflakes?
Yeah. Well, that's the different frequencies will create different snowflakes.
Right.
And I've tried this shit. You can actually buy little kits like that to create cymatics. So and again, there's certain frequencies you can't actually even hear, but it's still there. It's just not. It's because what you can see. It's only a little bit part of the full spectrum of frequencies. Right? When we can see, we call it the rainbow. That's on the spectrum that we can actually see. But there's gamma, X-ray, all that. There's different frequencies that you can't perceive, but it's there. It's like in the like you mentioned in music, they'll have a certain frequency that's just below the threshold of you can actually hear it, but it's still in the song.
Vibration. You just can't. You can't. Yeah.
And why do you think that a concert is nothing more than a damn ritual that they're boom boom niggas that everybody's in a trance.
Like you said, not every frequency you can hear it. Like stones, like certain gemstones, it gives us certain frequencies, and it can actually heal your body.
Yep.
Then you have certain stones that could be detrimental to your body.
But even electricity is a frequency.
It's a frequency,
I created a machines to heal your body with using electricity,
Oh yeah.
and it does work.
Yeah.
You just got you sell it to you for a couple thousand, a few thousands, but it's called electro. You know.
Yeah. So, and this is of the knowledge of the Most High, but he should utilize it on the left hand side.
Well, remember what did Israel do to take down the walls of Jericho? They used sound.
That's right.
And they had to do it a certain way.
That's right.
You know, 7 times they went around. Then they blew the trumpets. Well, sound is a frequency. You know. Yeah. But there's different frequencies, types of frequencies. You know, the sine waves. And you know, you can record it different waves. And what's that look like when you go to a hospital? Beep, your heart even has your organs have frequencies. Everything has frequency. Your clothes got frequency.
Yeah. That's why the Most High told us not to
mix the fabrics.
Because it creates certain frequencies.
And Esau has studied this intensively. Shit.
When you the whole time in the hospitals, they used to have all the doors. Even when you open the doors, it's copper.
Yep.
You know, for the frequency, all the sheets linen, because that was a healing property. They took all that out.
Well, and remember, it had lead-based paint, right? And they said, "Oh, the kids are using." No, they did that because there was something coming, a technology coming that needed to go through walls, aka Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. So they took the lead out because what? Lead frequencies go through the wall. Because when you go to the doctor and go get an X-ray, what do? They get that vest, and that motherfucker leaves the room. So they had to get rid of that lead-based paint. So the Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi, which is a frequency, is they turned it to a camera. They can see your whole house using those frequency Wi-Fi. And they showed you that in one of the Batman movies.
So you brothers just came from a flight. They got, you know, I'm pretty sure you had to pass through it.
Now we drove up here. We drove.
Oh yeah, I was like, TSA have this shit where you go up, you could see through your fucking body.
Yeah. What is that? It's a frequency. Shoot through you. X-ray, gamma rays, MRI, all that are frequencies. They shoot through your body, and it'll show. Yeah. Come on, man. But again,
CAT scan.
Esau uses all this thing for wickedness. But there's
right.
Again, you can heal the body with sounds. You know, different frequencies. But if you don't know, what do you say? Oh, I like the vibe. Talk about the frequency you're giving off.
That Jake that talk like that. Esau try to mimic it. And they advertisement and shit. Like it sounds weird when Esau uses it. Jake speaks in, metaphors and,
I got something. This is Ezekiel 20, verse 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that...
Like, Esau checks everything out. Like, you don't believe me? Go on Google how many different species of mosquitoes are there. Esau will tell you, and name them you, and tell you what region of Earth you can find these mosquitoes. And that's just one. But Esau search out everything.
If he could, which we know that he can't, he would count the damn grains of sand on the planet.
Probably try it.
Yeah, he probably.
He's trying.
Niggas on 3 trillion.
But the Most High blocked that because the Most High did made a bet with him, like if you're able to do certain things. So the Most High is not going to give him that information because it was in a task. Because he saw, like you were saying about you could be thinking about something and then it just pops up on your feed, advertisement, shit. Like, I remember I do construction sometimes. Right? So sometimes I take things, that they're going to play that's in good shape. But sometimes doing a job, everything is clean. So I took this plant wasn't a real plant, but those type of fake plants cost money. So I put it in my car, and then, you know, not too long after I checked the phone, I get all these advertisements about, you know, these plants and shit. And it's a fake plants. So, you know, we don't know how Esau's doing it. He's doing it.
Done it. AI, and now with AI and all this, bro, Esau got, well, they even told you, they created database centers to have all your information on you Americans. They know everything about you.
It says, behold, 38:3, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide.
They broke down the word wise already, and it means to see.
Right.
And Esau checks everything out, you know, like he got to, you know, like the stuff we pull up is called research, because it had already been searched out. We just pulling it up, things that these scientists looked into. So we research these things that Esau already checked out. But it's wiser than Daniel, because Esau, he's able to see into things, you know. But that knowledge came from the Most High.
And a lot of things is new. This shit is old. Esau just took credit for all of it. Oh, yeah, I came to America and had to civilize these savages. They had no cities. They just lived in little teepees. Ah, man. That's a narrative that the damn elites push through the education system. But again, they do their research or whatever, to searching out things.
Yeah.
And they do trials, they do experiments, you know, to see, all right, let's see how far I can take this. Especially with things to destroy you. And you think it's actually helping you. Like a phone is emitting radiation 24/7, even if it's off. Why do you think you can't take the batteries out no more? Your phone is never off.
It says, there is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thy understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches. And thou hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures.
It literally, that's what they did. That's how they set up the world banks. They took the gold, like there was never banks. This devil. No, you just changed it to, you know, debt-based system.
That's right.
Interest. You introduced interest into the world. Usury. Yeah. But now it's proven to be a failing system. It was built to bring this down. Hold on, it's not good.
For you. This is Psalm 64:6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
They did a diligent search. They trust and believe because they got money.
Yeah,
You know, and they got the artifacts, the sources, they got everything they need to look into these different things. How can we kill these Israelites even easier?
And that's where we get the term psychology. Yeah. Psych means mind, study of. And you see all this shit that Esau look into, how he tap into people's minds. Like you see the movie Get Out, how
Hypnosis.
the hypnosis shit, how they gonna tap into people in a trauma, put you in a sleep state,
Make you forget things.
make you forget. That's just sick.
It's witchcraft.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
No, I'll read this.
Back in Psalm 64:5 in the AME, they encourage themselves in their pursuit of an evil agenda.
Again, that's all the things we've just been talking about for the recent minutes. This is for agenda to destroy people. How can I destroy these people without them even knowing that I'm destroying them? Kill them slow.
Yeah.
Don't kill them too fast because they gotta work.
Right.
Gotta clock in. So don't kill them too fast. They've studied this shit, man. They know exactly how to break your body down, keep you sick. Everybody's sick, but you keep stuffing Big Macs down. You keep listening to music that is completely mind-boggling you. You're all, what do they call it, brain fog.
Yeah, brain fog.
You go to sleep and you wake up tired. Hey, what the hell is going on? This ain't normal. This ain't living. This is death. And oh man, this devil, he's got to go. If you can't see that solution, then you're gonna go with him. be born in the kingdom in your right mind.
It says they talk, laying snares secretly.
There you go. See, there's so many snares laid that there's no escaping it. It's through the grace of the Lord we're still alive. But there's snares everywhere you go, man. Everything's a snare. This devil, he calls it technology. Which, if you go into that, it means like study of martial or arts. Study of arts. What the hell is a phone? How the hell is that technology? Which it is. It's on the left hand side though. But this ain't new. The black screen. That's the Urim and the Thummim.
That's heavy because now, as you can see, that martial arts, that level of warfare, the Lord has the ability to come back, all right, and have that armor against it. It says in Ephesians 6 and 11 to put on the whole armor that you may be able to what? Stand against the wiles of the devil. It's trickery.
It's trickery, yeah.
And everything's a trick. A trick that leads you to the snare to fall. But again, it's just so much out there now that nobody really bats about it because whatever. What are we gonna do?
What can we do?
Yeah. Well, first of all, you can change your damn diet. Start there.
Right.
Wolfing down them cheeseburgers every day, and the fried chicken from the corner shop, wondering why you got gout.
But look, let's just say you do got that lying one day. You know what I mean? You get off work, you ready to go to battle. Now you in traffic for 3 hours.
Yeah, because everything's defiled.
But they say the CIA set that up. The traffic.
Yeah.
There's talks like how CIA would set up traffic. So when, like, say you got morale, you in traffic so long, by the time you want to get home, and you just want to, you done. That fire's out. You get what I'm saying? So they'll have people that are there to go out onto the highways and cause the traffic and slow shit up. Now you sitting in traffic for 2 hours. And that fire is dwindled. By the time you get home, you just like, let me get a beer.
You're through.
Yeah, and you done. Show you how like he's going into. He's searching out everything. Yeah. You know?
That's heavy, bro. You know what it reminds me of?
What?
That bullpen therapy, as they say.
Like,
in prison. And they'll have you sitting in the bullpen, right? To the point where for hours, days, to the point you could be innocent of the, right? But they could beat that fight out of you to the point where you're just gonna submit to a plea.
Yeah.
You know?
That's exactly the same concept.
Take the deal.
Yep. So finishing off, it says they talk of lying snares secretly. They say, who will discover us?
Yeah, because they're so proud. They're like, shit. But that's why they were in shock. The apostles again tell the story with the guys that pulled up in the limo. What the hell you guys find this? Because they didn't think they hid this shit so much and fooled the world with their BS and changing their about everything. That they're like, how nobody can find this out, especially when we control everything through the money system, right? If it's not certified by them, it ain't real. And that's what's gonna come with this new digital system. If you're not on their system with a little device, they don't exist. Even everything is about to be tokenized and put on a blockchain, including you. But again, they're like, nobody can find this out. And then that's why they just continue more and more confusion. You don't know what to believe. You don't know what to believe anyway. And now with AI, it's that he's the deceiver. The scriptures say that he was let loose a little season to deceive the nations, and he did a hell of a job. We give him that. We'll give him a hand for he did his job properly, But now it's time to you about to get fired, literally.
Services is no longer needed.
Last verse, it says, they devise acts of injustice, saying, we are ready with a well-conceived plan.
See, they planned this a long time ago. And I was planned long ago. Well, really from the beginning. The Lord declared it from the beginning, but through these secret councils and their societies that they have, the elites have formulated this plan to get total control of every soul on the planet. But it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna happen, my man. The gig is up.
For the inward thought and heart of man are deep, mysterious, searchable. But Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai will shoot them with an unexpected arrow. Suddenly, they will be wounded.
Yep. And then guess what? The Lord made them make their own demise. live by the sword, you die by the sword. But another thing is, the Lord put the Spirit on His prophets to reveal them in the last days. He had to be revealed before, before you take them out. You got to let the world know why we're going to take them out. Just like He does, right? He likes to parade Jake around as the face of every crime to humanity, and parade him around in the news. All this is blah blah blah, and then give a sentence. Well, that's what's happening. You're being exposed to the devil that you are, and your judgment's coming.
It's like I got a little more. It's heavy. Verse 8. So they will be caused to stumble. Their own is against them.
Yeah, you got Edomites exposing Edomites. Their own tongue is falling on them. Because what? They threw their own people under the bus, so they got to expose them too. But again, it was the Lord. Yeah, so we're at the time that he can't run. The vagabond is exposed. We got the flat, the cops put that bright ass light. Well, that's what spiritually is happening to Esau. And everybody's seeing it. 24/7. You see, the devil's getting exposed all over the world.
It says, so they will be caused to stumble. Their own tongue is against them. All who gaze at them will shake the head in scorn. Then all men will fear Hashem Yahushai's judgment.
Because when you see what the Lord's about to do to these devils, yeah, every knee shall bow. All right. Because he's saving the second death. Nuclear destruction like never seen before. And then we're gonna beat the shit out of them in the kingdom of heaven, chain them up, take their women, and when this world be run in truth. His world is run off of deceit, lies, robbery, murder. And now he's being exposed for it. Who's the devil that the Bible speaks of? Well, turn on the TV. Go read the Epstein. You can't make come to the conclusion that...
Look at the history. Look at the history since he's been here. And like the brothers go to, man, he's became a big joke because somebody made a statement, yo, America, they batting, what they say, you're batting 1,000?
About 1,000, yeah.
Yeah, every war they get into, they lose.
Yep.
He went and he lied. Yeah, we got him. And they're getting got. Because we're in that time right now. And that's straight up straight hard moves. Now check this out. Going back into the time of back in the time of the tribes when we were still over there in Jerusalem. During the time after King Solomon, after the split, the 10 tribes went where? Down by the Euphrates, into the Persian. That's right through there, right through the Strait of Hormuz, right through the Persian. When they came to this side of the world, the 10 tribes. We went through the 10 tribes of the nation of Israel, which are these so-called Latino tribes, Native American tribes. That's the passage out came through the gate here, through the straight, right through there. But that's the Valley of Jehoshaphat over there, man. And every nation's going to be involved. Right now, all these nations are crying because you think the gas here, it's worse out there, and it's fucking with their economy. And don't be surprised if the gas prices here don't go up to $6, man.
Easy.
Because they already set at $100 a barrel, so the average gas is like $2.70 or whatever. $3.70. Shit, they wish it was $2.70.
Yeah.
$3.70. Go another $100 barrel. Don't be surprised, man. Before, back in the early 2000s, 2005, that's when the gas first went up. Because remember, before that, the gas was always around 145 for regular, around here. Regular was 145, 119. In fact, if you go to 145, we used to cry at 145. I don't think that it was so different back then. People's wages back then was pretty much what average, right? Wages didn't change. And we was crying $1.45. Then it went to $1.99. And before you know, it was at $2.50, which was unheard of for my generation, right? Because it happened before again in the 70s, in the gas crisis, right? So this is going to interfere. Right now, before this whole shit even happened, the economy is tanking. So all this thing is going to do is, right now, the gas pedal to the floor. So we're living in what? The days of evil. All right? The days are evil. Bad times, baby. All right? There's no way. Oh, and they're going to bring back the draft. A lot of you young nigglets that left causing trouble, riding your stupid dirt bike. They're going to draft your ass and send you over there with your dirt bike. Go ride your dirt bike over there. They'll toss a damn grenade on your ass. All right? Love all you troublemaking monkeys out here, you spicks, you niggas. You gonna go over there, they're gonna send you. They did it in Vietnam. They came for you. They came right through the hood and grabbed you up. On it now. And so we in them times that the brother's been bringing up. You got it.
It's only gonna get worse. See, today, enjoy your. Fuck you gonna enjoy it. People can't enjoy shit, but hey, this is your last chance for the last hoorah, because the life you're about to live is gonna be complete hell.
And the Lord is about to touch this place, man. And we've been prophesying this for the longest time. You know, he's laughing and go get a job and do this and that. But now what? So now we can tell you to go get a job. Ain't no jobs out there. Now you crying. Get a job, you might make $600 a week. You can't live nowhere. I was with this brother before we got here. I was on a Zillow. I was looking at the supreme hood area. I'm talking about cockroaches and rodents. And when I say cockroaches and rodents, I'm talking about the niggas there. Next to the actual cockroaches and rodents, right? Shoot 'em up areas. I'm looking at the damn rent in them areas at $2,500 to live in a rat-infested, roach-infested ghetto, man. That's where it's at right now. $3,000. Yeah, I was looking right to the Zillow, man.
And then they want you to make 3 times.
Matter of fact, I'll tell you the town we was looking at. We were looking at Bridgeport, Connecticut. You know, the toilet of Fairfield County, Bridgeport, Connecticut, where nobody in their right mind would go to. Rent over there is $3,000 fucking dollars, man. Ain't like they cleaned the neighborhood up. It's, you know, so that's the reality right now. So if you're making $600 a week, $700 a week, you can't cut it. All right? A lot of people now living in their vehicles. Now they're making up laws where you can't do that. They catch you in your vehicle and gonna hit you up with fines. So there's no way to turn. All right? The days are evil, man. And there's more to come. What you reading, brother?
Psalms 64 and 9 in the AMP. Then all men will fear Yahweh Shemyahushai's judgment.
Right, because when they see the great destruction the Lord is going to bring, they're all going and they're going to see the chariots. Wait, the next scripture says every eye shall see it. That's right, and they're going to fear, and they're going to see they're going to see the marvelous work He's going to do when He erases Babylon the Great off the face of the earth, which is America. Then all nations are going to fear. And they're going to know the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. That's right.
They will declare the work of the Most High, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and they will consider and wisely acknowledge what He has done.
That's right. When they see their great works. Because right now, they don't believe in the Heavenly Father. They believe in whatever idols they follow, whatever religion they're in. Especially you niggas and spicks that's into Christianity. You don't have a clue what's about to come down, man. You think some white guys... A lot of y'all don't even believe that no more. A lot of y'all just atheists and shit, man. Right? When the Lord comes back, every eye... And right before He destroys, you're going to see. All right? Go ahead.
Last verse,
right.
Verse 10. The righteous will rejoice in the Lord and take refuge in Him. The upright in heart will glory and offer praise.
They're elect, right?
The elect of the nation of Israel. That's right. That's right.
Everybody else is going to be in shambles. They already are. Wisdom is going to be the stability of thy times. These people don't know what the hell's about to happen tomorrow. They don't know how they going to pay their rent.
Well, when all hell breaks loose, when this place is really, when the famine comes, right? When everything stops with Ecclesiastes 12th chapter. When them prophecies come to pass, man, you know, they're gonna bug out. They're gonna start killing each other, eating each other. You think they buck wild now? You watch when all hell breaks loose, man, right? But the only ones that's gonna be stable is who? The elect. What's gonna keep us? The word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai that we trusted.
got the understanding of what's going on. We know what the end game of all this is and why it's happening.
Yeah, and you know what? It ain't no secret. We let you know.
Yep.
So nobody can say whether, that's why the Lord said, well, teach this word, whether they hear it, whether they forbear. They can't say they didn't hear it, even they didn't like it.
Yep.
You can't say you wasn't warned. Because our job is to what? Wake up the elect of the nation of Israel. And our job is also to let everybody else condemn everybody else and let them know what's going to happen and why it's going to happen. So nobody can say, look, we didn't know nothing about this, you know? You got it.
This is Jeremiah 30.
It ain't got to be quick. You can read next sentence.
Take my time.
Take your time.
This is Jeremiah.
Matter you break it down too, man. You got, that's your puppy.
This is Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. It says, alas, for that day's great.
Go into it, man.
The day of judgment, the day of the Lord, all right?
The day of evil.
The day of evils.
That's
Evil
right.
meaning bad times.
That's right.
It says so that it is none like it, all right? It said it is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Who's Jacob? Israel. Jacob is a man, his name was changed to Israel. All right, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Asian Americans. That time of trouble, when there's no food in the supermarkets, the truck stop pulling in because the oil too much,
Yeah, the diesel's too expensive.
the diesel too expensive, the owner operators is not moving. All right. So now, what you got? What you gonna depend on? You know, 3 days of food supply. You know. It says so that nothing's like it.
They love a many shall wax.
Yeah.
They're gonna be psycho.
Psycho.
They psycho already.
right.
Yo, if you don't believe motherfuckers psycho, go on the subway right now. There's a subway shoot right there. Go downstairs and just look around.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah, nigga pushing you. And back in the day, like when I was motherfuckers would push niggas into the tracks when I was a kid, right? These back then, when they pushed you, they ran away. Now they push you and watch you.
Damn.
They're gone. They're cold.
Hey, America's one big booty bitch.
Yeah, because they want to actually see the train run over you. Yeah,
Right.
you know.
It says it is even the time of Jacob's trouble when he shall be saved out of it.
And who's Jacob? The 12 tribes of Israel, right? Are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, from Judah down to Issachar, right? But the ones that's gonna be saved out of it are the elect, because 2/3 of our people gotta go into it and feel that fire. They're just wicked, man. You know, the Apostle Rakah, even me, I be watching them police body cam shit, and watch niggas, and niggas is retarded.
Yeah.
You know, I first I'd be like, nah, these niggas, it can't be that retarded. You know, yo, motherfuckers be fucking they cuss these kids, man, over there in the ghetto. A lot of y'all don't know y'all pops, because your pops is really your uncle on your mother's side, nigga. Y'all retarded. The cop pull them over, they know that shit. No, I ain't got nothing here, yo. You know? I see the heathen make fun of Jake. You know, back in the day, when the heathen make fun of Jake, you get all mad, like, I can't talk about like that. But now you're like, yeah, nah, you can't defend them. Even if you're a defender, you can't defend Jake. They give you nothing to work with.
So emotional.
They're retarded. They're wicked. You know? All they know is badness. But then when they get caught out, they talk to the cop. Hey, sir. No, sir. Hey, sir. But wait a minute. He wasn't sirring before, nigga. You know? But anyway, go.
I got something. This is Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Should they unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
Yeah, because you don't believe this truth. None of these prophecies gonna happen. Because you don't believe it. You know, it's like a guy, we watch those monster shows, a little kid, they'll hide under the bed, because maybe the monster will go away. Then he looks out, and the monster's still there. Chop your head off. You can't, the prophecies ain't gonna erase itself because your dumb ass don't believe it. It's gonna happen. Read it again.
Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Should they unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
And what's the faith? The prophecies of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, destroying Babylon the Great, right? Destroying the whole empire of the so-called white man and setting up the kingdom of heaven. All right? Go on.
God forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar.
And how do we do that? By bringing out the scriptures. People talk about pulling out shit out their ass to get cut with them scriptures. You know? You got it.
And it says, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome without judgment.
Right. Be justified by our sayings. By what sayings? These word that we bringing out. We don't just read the scriptures, we break them down the right way. We say, Brekafeh Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for that, because we ain't speaking our own words. We're speaking the words of the Heavenly Father. Go ahead, brother.
I got something.
Yeah.
This is Luke. This is going to be in the NLT. Luke 21, verse 5. And there will be strange signs in the sun, moon, and stars. And here on earth, the nations will be in turmoil, perplexed by the roaring seas and strange tides. Here's the point. Verse 26. People will be terrified at what they see coming upon the earth, for the powers in the heavens will be shaken. Luke 21 and 26, people will be terrified at what they see coming upon the earth.
That's the NLT. NLT be rocking and rolling, boy.
Yeah, that's what's happening. People are going to be terrified.
Terrified.
Terror.
Right here. This ain't no way in the future.
Yeah.
No, man, look at what's going on right now. The whole world is in turmoil, man. And is that not what the Lord says is going to happen before His coming? Read Matthew the 24th chapter, Luke 21st chapter. So everything is falling into place, man. Go ahead. And y'all thought that Iran was going to be like, we've been warning y'all about Iran forever, since long before 2000, back in the 90s when I came in. Brother been prophesying about Iran, Russia, Iran, right? And if you notice, over the years, they didn't really want to touch Iran like that. Now they going in full force. After y'all done lost then, which is way poorer than Iran.
Right.
Afghanistan that's like going into, that's like going to fucking Mars, man. Nobody over there type. And y'all got headed to you, and they took y'all weapons and your planes and shit. You lost Iraq. You lost Vietnam. Now you'll go head first in the superest power in the Middle East. And then we gonna go in there and come on out. You ain't coming. And guess what? The draft is coming. You ain't coming out. And they talk about, you're gonna impeach. Ain't gonna be no time for no impeaching, because it's gonna be full-fledged World War III. And the chip. Because right now, the dollar's gonna crash. The oil, that's it. But dude, that's it, man. Companies are shutting down like left and right. People are crying. This is before the war started. People are crying, sighing, man, looking for some hope. And then Nero Trump gave y'all false hope. Oh, don't worry. Just a week before he ran into Iran. Look at the gas. And he gonna lie. It's 2:30. Where the fuck was it? Yeah. Oklahoma. Who the fuck live in Oklahoma?
Middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but that's one fucking state though. Right? But he was boasting about how cheap the gas was. Then not even a week later, he goes into Iran and the gas shot the fuck way up. He playing you.
Yeah, where's all the Max? Where's the Trump supporters now? Yeah.
They can't find work.
Yeah.
They got no time to fucking support. They gotta be on Indeed.com. They gotta be on Monster.com. They over there making their cover letters. I don't know where y'all gonna go.
Yeah. They say February 92,000 jobs, and that's probably a low ball cut.
And even that's still a major. That's a lot of fucking jobs.
That's a lot.
You know, because that fucks the economy. Nobody's buying. Nobody's purchasing. A lot of y'all talk about, I got my own thing. Yeah, but you can have your own thing. But if niggas ain't working, who gonna buy your own thing, monkey?
It's a ripple effect.
Yes. In the Great Depression, there was no. You know what people were doing in the Great Depression? Selling apples for 10 cents. Or buddy, can you spare a dime? That's where that saying goes back to the Great Depression. Buddy, can you spare a dime? Because back in them days, a dime went far.
Yeah.
Ain't like a dime now.
Can't get shit with a dime. But let me read that again. Luke 21, verse 26. People will be terrified at what they see coming upon the earth, for the powers in the heavens will be shaken. Then
How are they going to shake? By the bombs,
Yep.
the missiles. The shaking is just starting. The major shaking. Remember, Iran said, "Look, we only using our old weapons right now. We ain't even going to the draw yet. All right,
Cheap shit.
and what they ain't showing you too is Israel's getting fucked up. Tel Aviv, the Betty man, capital of the world, is getting pelted. All right, they're getting pelted, man. They're getting felt up. But you know, they don't want the media's holding it back because you know the small has control all of that. But the spirit got it where it's sneaking to the cracks. You got people who's actually over there filming it and sending it out any old way.
Oh yeah. Verse 27. Then everyone will see the Son of Man coming on
Who's the Son of Man? That's the Lord, our Savior, Yahweh. And you're gonna see that he's a black man. He's not the hunky. You all have hearts. All right. You're gonna be heartbroken. That's when you're gonna see the Son of Man. Go ahead.
Then everyone will see the Son of Man coming on a cloud.
What's the cloud? The spaceships, the chariots. Go on.
Coming on a cloud with power.
With power. What do you mean with power? I mean he's coming destroying. According to the prophecies, right in the apex World War III, when all the nations are going to be fighting against Babylon the Great, America. When the Son of Man comes back, they're going to stop fighting each other and they're going to lose miserably. This place, Babylon the Great, is going to be wiped away in 1 hour. And we say, Brakatah Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai for that. You idiots, see, going back to the Jakes, you know, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they love being in captivity. What was that in Jeremiah? Is Israel a homeborn slave? You know? You love it that way. As long as I get a job at the MTA, working like a fucking lab rat for them bastards. You know? Work you till you're dead. That's why they be giving them fat retirements. They know half of y'all ain't gonna make it there. They will pocket. A lot of y'all retirements got pocketed.
Yeah, because they take insurance out on you too.
Yeah. So they know the average motherfucker gonna pass 55. You're lucky you get to 50. And you get a job, yeah, you know, I'm 20 years in, yo. I'm with the other 10 years. I'm gonna be out. And they tell you what they gonna do. When the scriptures tell you, boast not yourself of tomorrow, as in the book of Psalms. Niggas be boasting about years, boy, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Then what happened? That very night, a heart attack and drop out. And then all that money that he had up in the pension, the corporation takes it. Yeah. Well, you know what? He ain't gonna need that. They ain't gonna give it to their kids.
Crazy.
You know?
Nah, that's what they did. My aunt, she used to work at Sam's Club. She worked there for like 20 years. She died. They sent some sandwiches over to the funeral. That was it. Sandwiches.
But hold up. But yo, that's slavery.
Yeah.
They did to the slaves. The slave died, they made them go, all right, y'all can go there and have a little dip. Matter of fact, here, we're going to make some cornbread for you guys here. You know? That's slavery. Because we're in slavery. Slavery did not stop, idiots. Because your whole life here in Babylon, everything is about your job. You spend most of your time there. You know? Yeah, you go home for the night. You might drink a beer. You might try to watch the news, but then you get knocked out. Probably forgot to take a fucking bath. You know? Then wake up in the morning. Oh shit! I took a bath again in the morning. Then you rush it. And your people got demons on them, brother. I still work, but you know I play with my, you know, when I do, you know, I play with the days, like, you know, that type of shit. But when I do work, man, I be on the parkway like, early in the morning when it's still black outside, and watch how these psychos drive, and they do all this crazy shit to get to work, so they can punch in on time. One nigga that was a little rage in front of me, I'm like, oh no. I guess the one dude, they flying, they both of them flew past me. And the other one went in front of the other one and he just hit the brakes in the middle of the fucking highway because of pilot. Why? Because he was preventing me from getting to work on time. You people are fucking sick and deserve the missiles that are coming. All right? Man, woman, child, all of you. Bunch of fucking demons, man. That's like punching the fucking clock, man. I remember I had a job back day. It was mad far from where I lived at. I even told him, I said, dude, I can't work here. It's too far. You gotta work here, right? So I dealt with it for a month and I did not quit it. But at the time, I'm 30 years old. You know, I was 29. So I remember I came in. I never punched the clock before. I always do contract work. So I got my first punch in the clock job. So I'm going to go punch the clock. I saw an old dude in his 50s. That nigga put everybody out the way. Wah, wah. I'm like, yo. I said, these motherfuckers are psycho. I said, nah, I can't stay here with you guys. You know? Yeah. For a fucking low-wage job. I think we were making like $14.75 an hour back then. This is back in 05, 04. No money.
Taxes.
Yeah. But at least back in them days, rent was $1,000. You know?
The shuttle World Cup. Shaq.
Yeah. But y'all got it. You keep reading. It's not gonna be the
You was mentioning about more jobs projected to be lost. Like you said, a couple of months. You said?
Yeah.
I went on Google and I typed in
Bring it out.
companies that went bankrupt in 2025. So it says these national and regional retailers went out of business. ... I gotta click on the link. So the first company shows it says Bargain Hunt, Forever 21,
Damn.
Joanne Fabrics.
I guess they ain't forever 21.
Nope.
Yeah.
I guess 21 stop.
Forever done.
Yeah. I'm to forever. Go ahead.
Liberated Brands, Party City, Rite Aid.
And the party's over.
Yeah.
The party's over. That's right. Rite Aid. But wait a minute, all these people are sick. They don't need Rite Aid?
And then it says Sonda, and that's all it shows right now. But
No, that's way more than that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's way more than that. They're being nice.
let me click on the
Because
maybe got more.
and by the months, thousands and thousands of businesses have collapsed.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, an office building bust about to happen. Most of these office buildings that down on skyscrapers,
Yeah.
a lot of them are empty.
Yeah.
You know, and then the owners they're catching it.
Right.
So y'all thought 2008. Everybody talk about 2008. I remember 2008. I mean, if you was poor, it didn't affect you. It only affected the mother. Right? Matter of fact, we was camping in 2008 back in the day. Yeah, y'all was around.
Yeah.
Whoa. We was just busy. We was cursing them out as usual. This shit right here gonna be worse than that.
Yeah.
Way worse. This is gonna be worse than 1929. Fuck 2008. You know?
And on top of that, all those got rid of in the government.
That's right. The government. Matter of fact, most Jake, whether you black or Latino, right, Native American, when you see Jake make it or move on up, for the most part, what are they doing? For the most part, go getting a government job.
Yeah.
Getting a government job, especially the women.
Yeah.
Especially, well, I know because my own mama worked for she worked for the city.
Right.
Got a nice retirement and all of that. You know?
The DMV.
Yeah.
got
Working DMV jobs. I remember seeing little bitches back there. They're like my age. They're all my age. All them bitches are retired.
That's right. Under this partial government shutdown, you got a lot of TSA quitting jobs and looking for work being paid.
Yeah, they're furloughed.
Yeah, furlough. Yep.
Imagine, and that's a hectic ass job.
Yeah.
Imagine you're gonna come here and work for nothing. But you know what though? They signed up for that shit.
Yeah.
What? You thought it'll never happen? Tell me, this job, you're gonna be furloughed. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Fuck you. I don't like you like that, niggas. You keep that.
And nobody's really hiring like that either.
They're not.
Hell no.
And if they are, you ain't gonna make more than $500 a week.
Yeah.
And they gonna smile at you. Hey, your check. Hey, your check. And they'll smile at you, man.
Sometimes you gotta wait 2 weeks before you get your first paycheck.
Oh, I know a broad right now. She called me. Yo, can I get some gas? Again, you know. hey, your check will come Friday, right? You gotta ride the wave. Wait a minute, we've been riding the waves, man. Now you bitches gotta ride the wave. Well, hey, whenever we hard up, we can't. Who can you turn to? You know, you gotta turn to. We gotta find our own way out of it. So now you bitches gotta find your own way out of it. Don't be calling niggas numbers. Matter of fact, lose my number. You know.
some gas, man.
Shalom, bro.
Man, it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah.
It's only gonna get
Yeah.
worse.
Every 2 weeks. Like it's all finished.
You got $3 left.
No, yeah, you can't even you need gas to get back to the plantation.
Yep.
You can't even do that.
Now you're gonna have to figure out what you want to put food in the fridge or get gas.
Yeah, or pay the rent.
Exactly.
And them landlords ain't playing because right now a lot of people can't pay it.
Foreclosures are.
Matter of fact, if y'all ain't doing nothing, man, one day let's go to the courthour's. Let's go watch. Let's go watch the renters.
Yeah.
And when you go in, it's gonna be mostly women getting evicted. It's always that. You go there, you might see a few niggas in there, but it's mostly bitches. I was like, man, I thought y'all had it together. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. No, bitch, you ain't paid your rent.
Thought they was boys bitches.
Yeah, boss that up. A lot of them be getting, a lot of these hoes be getting evicted on fucking Section 8. Only had to pay $10 a month and couldn't make the $10. Not evicted. Man, why couldn't you make the $10? Because my boyfriend is there, my kids, and my kids don't want for nothing. Get the fuck out of here.
I got something. Anybody read it?
I had some.
But I'm gonna say this too, man. You know, all hell gonna break loose. You know, women gonna be open.
Nah, nobody.
But ain't gonna be nobody really want to think a woman. I mean, she gonna be hard up, man. Ain't nobody gonna want that one. It's like hey, Joe Quita, you by yourself. You on your own on this. No help for you, dearie. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes.
Remember, right on time. Matter of fact, before you read that, somebody give me Al Ye, inhabitants of Maktesh. I think that's God. Man, you can read this.
Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth.
Right, this time you're supposed to remember the Heavenly Father and His Son when you're young, in the days of thy youth, and also before all hell breaks loose. Don't wait till all hell breaks loose and let me go learn. Although you are gonna have brothers who come in right very end before the missiles hit. But generally, you want to remember Yahweh Bashim Yahweh before all hell breaks loose. Because a lot of people, a lot of phonies gonna try to come in. When the Lord gonna say, "Hey, I never knew you."
Right.
Yo, I heard that. And we know it's gonna happen because it happened many a times before. It happened at 9/11. Talking shit about us and cursing us and talking shit. And when that happened, everybody want to be humble and want to know what's going on. Louisiana, what was that one? New Orleans, when the levees Katrina. I remember that, brother. We'll come out just like out. Back then we had our cheerleaders, so back then we probably have 10 guys listening to us or a few guys. That particular weekend with Katrina, brother, the whole New York City was out here waiting. They was waiting for us to come set up. I'm like, yo, what's this? What's this? And guess what? They got a royal cursing out. They got a royal cursing out, man, through the spirit of Yahweh. Like, why y'all came here for? What do you think, we gonna give hope? Go back, go over there, help them clean up New Orleans. Go ahead.
Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy, while the evil days come not.
While the evil days come not. And where are we at now? The evil days. While the evil, and the word that the brother brought out earlier, the word evil means what? Bad times. So you got to find out about the Heavenly Father and His Son before it start. Go ahead.
Though the years draw nigh, but thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in.
Right. Hey, read that part in NOT, somebody. Yeah. Oh, you might go switch it, right?
Yeah, this is blue letter.
You want the blue letter? The blue letter.
No, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. I just learned how to do it.
That's where you gotta go.
It's all right. Somebody else got it.
Okay, there you go.
You got it?
Yeah. Now, this is the NLT version. Ecclesiastes 12:1. Don't let the excitement cause you to forget your Creator.
Yeah, the excitement of youth. Hey, a lot of us we ain't that much excitement. I came in when I was 21. You know? We got brothers came in this thing and they're 17 years old.
Came out 19.
And then 20. This brother came in at 19. I remember y'all was just out of high school.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, y'all was mad. Yeah, man. And look how fast the years went by. You know? Remember the Lord, the excitement. We didn't go out there and boogie woogie. And a lot of brothers can attest to this. When we first came in, might have came in with a chick. I came in with I had a chick, and she left. You know, bye, right? And then I stayed. I think I did without a chick for like 4 years. Going to the camp, having them classes, studying. You know. Yeah, for like 3-4 years. You know, just in this. And that's when we were at young. That's when your testosterone is fucking super high. You know? Go ahead.
So this is Ecclesiastes 12 and 1 in the NLT. Don't let the excitement
of youth, right?
Of youth cause you to forget your creator.
Forget your creator. Go on.
Honor him in your youth before you grow old and say, life is not pleasant anymore.
Yeah. Well, the evil days that we're in right now, things ain't pleasant right now. You could be 20 right now. Shit ain't really pleasant. Matter of fact, most of these young niggas, they kill each other. I mean, shit, back when we was young, niggas was shooting each other. Not like now. I'm up to retarded. You know? I saw one of them cops videos with the dash, the body cam. Some nigga, they found a nigga in McDonald's. You know the McDonald's, the counter where you order? He was out like this on there. Some young nigglage. And then, yeah, what happened to him? Who hit him? So all the workers, all the McDonald's, all the nigga bitches in the McDonald's workers. I don't see, he was straight. And then they try to wake him up. Like, well, yo, I'm go home. I said, no, sit down. You just got hit. You could have a concussion. No, I'm good. Came to find out, one of the man workers back there came out and sucker punched his ass because he came in there over some fucking chicken nuggets. And he arguing for some chicken nuggets, and I guess you're a black bitch. You argue with her, she won't argue more back at you. So they went and got the nuggets, they gave him the nuggets. Then he out and started throwing it at their ass. So I guess a nigga came out. So all this shit fucking chicken, you niggas are an embarrassment, man. And you must go. And the Lord's gonna take you off of here, man. You can't, y'all ain't die right here, man. A lot of y'all gonna die over there in Iran. Or what else in the world? Because it's gonna be a world war. Wherever the Lord sends you, you're gonna fucking die out there, man. And that's beautiful. Over some fucking chicken nuggets, man. Niggas jumping through drive-through, nigga bitches with drive-through window. Cause they ain't giving no ketchup.
The two little black chicks?
Yeah, you call them chicks? Them little monsters. Them little they're beasts from the fucking black-ass lagoon. Anybody get with them and stick their dick in it, you need to die. Anybody lay down with Boquita, you need a mercy killing, man. The niggas be putting babies in them and shit. Yo, says, how have you become a degenerate plant? That's how you know that's real. You Negroes and Latinos, that's how you know you are the Israelites, man. Just on your wickedness. You become a degenerate plant. You're a degenerate, man. Go ahead.
Go down, precept.
This is Proverbs 20 and 29. It says, the glory of a young man is their strength.
The glory of a young man is his strength. Right. The testosterone, you're a young man. Yeah. You feel like you could take the world. Go ahead.
And the beauty of old men is the gray head.
That's right. Because why? Because really, at a certain age, you're supposed to know. Especially, you're supposed to know the word. You're supposed to totally have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of heaven. And you have experience. And the way you can teach youth. A lot of these old dudes now don't know. They know worse than the damn 20-year-olds. Hell, I've seen niggas older than me walking around with their pants hanging up their ass, man. Where you gonna learn that motherfucker? Niggas still wearing Jordans and shit. Nigga 60 and got these Jordans and trying to look like he's 20 and shit. What you gonna learn from that guy? Go ahead.
Back to Ecclesiastes 21.
Going back to the youth. That's beautiful. Good scripture, brothers.
Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, though the years draw nigh. But thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Now we're in them years right now. Where's the pleasure? Now right now, this is what? This is spring break and shit. Hey, you know what, man? Hey, maybe something might go down during that. No, hey, we in them times. We are in those times.
St. Patrick's Week.
St. Patty's Day. All that bullshit. And the celebrations ain't what they were. Look at that bullshit Christmas that just passed. Even though that's a satanic day, but put all your emphasis on them in that day. And it wasn't much happiness. A lot of y'all was crying because y'all was broke. Y'all just got not retired, it's lucky. Y'all got put out, all right? Laid off. Can't buy your son the G.I. Joe with kung fu grip. Go ahead.
Verse 2. While the sun, or the light, or the moon, stars, be darkened, or the clouds return after the rain, and the day when the keepers of the house should tremble.
And who's the keepers of the house? The guys over your financial markets. Right now, this shit's going sideways. It's like this right now. You know? I mean, it's been going like that, but now even more so with the war. Right? But even if that war didn't start, this shit was gonna crash any old fucking way. All this thing, all what's happening is doing. Matter of fact, what they say, each day over there in Iran, each day they spend what, $3 billion a day? $3 billion a day, but they can't take care of their poor over here. There's no money for that. And you people still trust in Babylon. That's why you need death, man. You trust in Babylon. Babylon the Great don't love you. Go ahead.
And the strong men shall bow themselves.
Right, because they're going to be in great fear. They ain't going to be so tough. They're going to be scared.
And the grinders cease.
And the grinders cease. What's that? The grinders cease. No jobs. Layoffs. Company shutdowns. You're on your own. Oh! And don't forget, so many people laid off. That unemployment's going to be oversaturated to where it's collapsed. They can't take care of all of you. All right? Yeah. Huh?
That's how it was in the pandemic. You try to call the unemployment office, you even get through.
Oh, word? Well, I got through, and I didn't even go. I don't want to say too much. I had a job that I quit months before, and I still qualified because of that job.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like they owed you back pay, you had to fix something impossible to even get through. Like,
because so many people was getting on it.
Yep. As soon as the office opened up, you had people going at, let's say 7 o'clock, they open at 6:59. They dialing, and you know you call and the call just drop.
Yeah. Or if you go on the internet, the shit just freeze up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know. But even then, people were able to get it. They were getting paid. Remember, they were paying them so much money that they didn't want to go. When work came back, they didn't want to go back to work, and that was done by design. Once you pacify niggas, and that's when, if you notice, that's when in social media, this right here, and do this and make money. Everybody fell for it. They bought them fucking buy my pamphlet to show you how to get rich.
Courses.
Yeah, buy my course. That was call it a course era. That was a course era during the pandemic. Everybody buying up a course. Buy my course, yo, and you gonna be making bank. And nobody ain't make no bank. You got ripped off. They make bank. They rip you off. That was a rip-off era. But a lot of y'all didn't cry about it because y'all was getting that free money.
Yep. The UBI.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And it says, and the grinders cease because they are few.
And the grinders seek few jobs, very few. And if somebody hires you, they said the average American is supposed to make at least $1,200 or something like that. Well, you get a job paying $1,200, you think you hit the jackpot. You know? There you go, $100. Because most of these jobs you won't get now, ain't gonna pay you no more than $800. You get $700, you lucky. The jobs that they're offering. And don't go call yourself getting no gig job, because then you really gonna suffer. You might as well go down to the plantation and pick cotton. I got my gig job. Again, back in the pandemic. Yeah, you make some scratch off of them shits. Now they give you more work and way less pay, and smile in your face like it or lump.
And it's oversaturated.
It's oversaturated, and these people out here, show you people you are peons by fucking definition. Because the way that shit works, the algorithm, right? Like if you see the shit, okay, for example, if, let's say it's roadie or one of them, and all right, got a route. They're gonna give you before they'll give you a route for 80 stops. They're gonna pay you $250, right? You say, oh shit, yeah. Now, the same amount of stops, but they're gonna give you 120. If nobody takes them and just say, fuck it, I ain't taking that, after a while the shit gonna grow. But niggas still take them. Especially these old foreigners, they'll take them shit. Quick. Yeah, I take it. And do 80 stops and fuck your car up. Hell, fuck the car. You wear yourself out. By the time you finish doing 80 stops, after you finish doing 80, because you might tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna do after I finish this, I'm gonna turn the other app on and try to add to that. By the time you finish that app, you want to go home and sleep.
Might have to go out the next day.
Yeah. You know?
And AI is taking a lot of jobs, or they can just cut half the staff.
Go into it.
Okay, so there's these companies, they just, especially banks, so any company that uses any kind of technology, they can just fire half of the people.
That's right.
And use AI to do the job faster and more efficient. So
everyone knows economics. They say AI is a definite thing. There's no way around it. You're seeing it already. Like the brother's saying, all these jobs is AI. Miami, they got the self-driving. They just brought the self-driving Ubers down there. Right? One of them went over a train track and almost got hit by the train. So they had to pull it back and say, yo, we gotta fix it up a little bit. Yeah, we gotta hook it up. But the point is, they're gonna still put it out there. And they got the little robots. Yeah. I think, in Florida, the fucking bright line hit one of them robots. Like it's a robot. Ow! So that took R2D2 out. Yeah.
Delivering food and shit.
Yeah, I see them on college campuses and shit. The robots, they'll say DoorDash on it. And the bitch go there and they show their shit and then it opens up and they take their food out. And it keeps the food warm into the robot.
All these app-based jobs are about done away with.
Yeah, that shit. But the thing is, them app-based jobs, they told y'all back then, but see, people don't, they did say their goal is to go AI, automated. Amazon said they want to have flying robots delivering shit. Which that would be up, man. All you need is one of them boxes that fall off that drone and drop on somebody's head. Blow! A fucking TV monitor drop on your head.
Like you said, Elder, it make no sense. Because now you got all these animated jobs, but nobody got no money to buy things.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no work.
Because you know what? Because people, the great Cullen. That's where the great Cullen comes in. Why do we need you people? Why do we need you? The ones that we're going to want to keep, we're going to put the chip in your ass.
Right.
Yeah, you get paid, we'll put the chip in you. But overall, we want to fucking cut down the population, homie. You're not a part. Look, the New World Order, especially these people on the sun, you ain't a part of that. They don't want you there. They don't need you to pick cotton because they got robots to do it. You got it. Yeah, go ahead.
So like
Huh?
Anybody that went to school for programming you're done.
Bring it out.
Banks, there's no need for bank tellers. The money's about to be all digital, you know. And now they got AI agents, you know. So but they don't. It's gonna happen so fast. They're not gonna. You ain't getting no new jobs. So any job that you need a computer for, you're gonna be fired, son.
Or laid off.
Yeah, laid the fuck off, man.
I did at my job. I did 8 months of work in 5 minutes with AI. Using AI.
Yeah. So therefore, they don't need a man to do that. Why would they need a man to do that?
Paperwork. You got the paperwork.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Go ahead. Yes. If you wanna so now they got this thing now where these kids looking for work, especially the ones that just came out of college. You got to put out your cover letter and all that. Yeah. AI doesn't offer them, and it automatically sends your shit out. Yeah. But now everybody and their mama's doing that. Right. So now you're overset, and the people on the receiving end is AI. Yeah. Yep. So AI will look at your shit up. AI
knows AI.
Yeah. But and then throw your shit before a human being had to look through your shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna give this guy a call. No, AI said, "Fuck you. You ain't no."
Even they do that. Even people be having like you said, the whole pandemic era. People, I can fix your credit.
Yeah.
You know, they had sent the letters out and all that.
Yeah.
They started having AI do it.
Yeah.
So now the bureaus is like, they got AI, they know it's bullshit.
Right.
So you pay these courses and your credit's still stuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got ripped off.
You got ripped off. And to this day, it's Jake's like it.
Jake.
Jake is just wicked, man. They just can't.
Of course they don't care, brother. They're the biggest shysters. Jake always been a shyster. Jake was always a shyster.
Even Credit Karma is using AI now.
Yeah.
They all use it.
Alerts from Credit Karma.
That's all AI. Everything is AI generated. Now they matter of fact, the trains over here, the subway, they want to get down to just an engineer, no more conductor. Why? Because of AI. AI can open the doors and close them. That's dangerous now. Because you need somebody back there in case something. Remember, it's 10 cars. You need somebody back there to look. What does the conductor do in the train? You take the subway, they open the window and they gotta look. Make sure a nigga don't, they close the doors. Nobody, AI can just close the shit on you and can carry you right down the tracks. And your leg get taken off by a fucking signal.
And all that shit can be hacked.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Iran could hack it.
Oh yeah.
Iran could go there.
Russia.
Next thing you know, your train going 50, 100 miles an hour, curve, and then everybody get fucked up. Or China. Yeah, that's another thing they don't talk about a lot. China, they can go into your fucking and manipulate it. Shut all the lights off. Yo, it's a blackout. You might think it's a brownout where you live at. Then you find out it's all across. That happened back in 03, where this whole eastern seaboard got blacked out, man. From Canada down through here, all the way down to fucking Virginia. Blacked out. And they blamed it on a lightning rod. No, they did that shit to test you fuckers. Traffic light, no lights. People got stuck. Remember, a lot of people work in Manhattan and they live in suburbs. The trains couldn't run. Because remember, a lot of these trains are electric. Most of these trains are electric. They couldn't leave the city. They had to stay. They had to spend the night in Harlem in the dark.
Ezekiel 7:5, the NLT. This is what the sovereign Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, says. Disaster after disaster is coming your way.
There it is. Disaster after disaster. Again, bro. This can't be the Bible that you're reading over there. Hang on.
It says, this is what the sovereign Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai says. Disaster after disaster is coming your way.
Wait, we're in tornado season right now. All right? And throughout the past few years, the Lord put an extra spirit on them tornadoes, man. Ripping shit up. Man, this year be some heavy duty shit. Right? Blackouts. Catastrophes. Well, hell, right now, they hit up them colleges, hit up them terrorists and shit. You know? Right, all that, which a lot of the times it be them that be doing it to themselves and blaming on somebody. Like the one that happened over there in Brooklyn. You don't hear nothing about that no more, do you? Because it was one of their own that did it. Go ahead.
Verse 6, the end has come. It has finally arrived. Your final doom is awaiting.
There it is. Your final doom is awaiting. What's the final doom? Nuclear destruction. And the fire that's going to come from our Lord and Savior from the chariots. He's coming to bring fire on the earth. That's in the book, Luke 13. I set fire on earth, right? The Lord himself said, I am come to set fire on earth. And that's literal. That's literal. Go ahead.
O people of the day of your destruction is dawning. The time has come. The day of trouble is near. Shouts of anguish will be.
And we're warning. All we're doing is warning you, man. We ain't got to let the Lord say, teach this word. All this shit is happening right now. All this shit gonna happen. And like a bad storm. You have a bad storm, then next thing you know, the storm moves away, and then the sun comes back. No! The sun ain't gonna come back out until this place is destroyed. All right? And over here on this side, right here where we're standing, the sun ain't gonna shine for a long time because of that nuclear winter.
And that's gonna spread. That's gonna spread. And so the temperature. Anybody that's left on this earth is in for a rude. Even if you're not in America, if you in fucking Timbuktu, or Zimbabwe, Merch is gonna be going through it.
That's right. This trouble is near. Shouts of anguish will be heard on the mountains, not shouts of joy. Soon I will pour out my fury.
Read that again. You can't just go through that.
God. Ezekiel 7:7 in the NLT. O people of Israel, the day of your destruction is dawning.
Right. And then who's that? The 2/3. The 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Now that's that what he's reading right there is twofold. That's going back then. But it's also talking about now, right now. 2/3 of our own people are going to be put out. Go ahead.
It says, the time has come. The day of trouble is near. Shouts of anguish will be heard on the mountains.
Yep. You're going to be crying. You're going to be screaming. Talking about you Negroes, you Latinos, Native Americans. And the ones of us that scattered amongst the other nations that ain't right. You crying where you at over there. Only the elect is going to be saved, man.
And scripture say wailing and gnashing.
Yeah, weeping with the teeth. It's going to be very painful out here. Hey, brother, we fear. You know, we fear. We let new people know what's going to happen, brother, but you better believe. Why do you think we're out here doing what we're doing? It seems to you like this is all vain shit. We know it. The Lord said, prophesy to the wind, man. Prophesy to the wind. Right now we got the camera. I remember going back 25. We had a camera back in the 90s, but it came to a point where we had the camera no more. In fact, we had the cable camera. But after 2001, we just left the camera over there. We didn't even use the camera. We just came out and just prophesied to the wind, right? And look what happened. The Lord, YouTube came later, and the Lord brought all the brothers in. Because we always understood that what we're doing is not in vain. The words of the Heavenly Father goes out, you know? Prophesy to the wind. Go on.
Not shouts of joy. Soon I will pour out my fury on you and unleash my anger against you.
That's right.
I want you to account for your detestable sins.
And that's you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. And you wicked as hell. You filthy. You're into all kind of filthiness, right? Niggas love nigga woman and the sticks. Yo, they love laying down with somebody they supposed to be laying down, man. Right? And again, we have to define it. What's adultery? Adultery is when a man lays down with a woman that's already spoken for, man. And a woman that has a man that goes step out and get another man. A man can have as many women as he wants as long as she ain't got nobody. That's adultery ass wipes. According to the Bible. Not according to what the white this fool told you. Like you might have your wife and be a little piece. And you married her according to Babylon the Great, right? You went to the preacher and got the damn marriage certificate. Then she could go and tell the judge, yeah, he cheated on me. He got two side pieces. And now he'll penalize you. That's wicked. Because the only way that's wicked what he's doing is if those women had men already. We have to clarify that, you know? But y'all to wickedness, you went to adultery, you went to worshiping false gods, right? You went to human sacrificing. Oh, hi. Abortion. The number one human sacrifice is abortion. And this devil will tell you the baby could be all the way up to the last turn, and you can pull him out because they want to take him and harvest him and take his organs and shit, or eat him.
Sometimes they use the fetuses and they put it in food as artificial sweeteners.
Right.
Come to find out, baby fetuses.
No, finish your point. Sorry.
No,
it's lucky.
It's baby fetuses.
I'm gonna add to it. Matter of fact, and we've been saying this. How long have we been saying this, bro? Did we not tell these people when y'all go to your stupid fast food restaurants, there ain't enough cows on the earth? Now all of a sudden niggas came to yo, there ain't enough cows on the earth. You go on social media, like last time you go on social media, like y'all just found that out.
Yeah.
Y'all just realizing that? Yo, how many cows are there to be slaughtered and have all these billions of burgers? Now you see the light. And you still in darkness, bunch of idiots. And yo, where we live out, we got the crackhead chicken joints and all that. late night, and they stay open late night.
It's 25.
Yeah. Right? Up where I'm at, they close at 3. Because I live on the same block as one over there. When you drive by there, you see them niggas huddled up in there, boy. A lot of times they shoot each other. A few homicides happened up in there. Well, they got clone Tyrone, they eat that shit, they put them demons on. Yo, niggas got shot right there and got in the fucking parking lot. I'm like, God damn, I thought you were gonna buy a cheeseburger, nigga. You know? But they eat that, that's what, it puts them demons on them, man.
Yeah.
The crackhead chicken joint. I call it crackhead chicken joint from the 90s. The crackhead chicken joint. That shit started around here. That shit started like really down NYC. Going way back in the old day, Kennedy's fried chicken, right? Fried chicken or Kansas fried chicken. Because they want a Kentucky the Kansas fried chicken. And as a kid, my mom never took us there. We ain't going in there. Huh? Yeah, but you had Jamaicans that go in there. Yeah, go in there. You know, while they're slinging their truck on, they give a quick, give me a large soda. Give me an 8-piece, yo. Muhammad, give me 8-piece. Hey, yeah, the 8-piece will be feathers all up in there.
Yeah, they say now, like, you see the ingredient natural flavor, finding out that's beaver's anus.
Beaver?
Yeah, beaver.
Yeah.
Beaver anus.
Yeah. Oh, beaver, that's the big tails. So they slap the tail when they take down them trees. And you eat a beaver's ass. But y'all ain't gonna care. You'll still eat it. Hell, when you buy chopped meat, what we call hamburger meat, chopped meat, you don't know what the fuck that is. That could be cattle. That could be mutton. That could be anything. It's just like what do you know? Or you say, oh, this is all beef and that's the pork one. That could be the pork one you eat right there. You don't know. It's gross. There's plenty of videos now, but pictures, you know, rats. No, the Chinese will send you rats for the locust. Yeah, no, I remember one time years ago, I was in Brooklyn. This is back in the late '90s, maybe the early 2000s. A situation where some chick went to a Chinese restaurant, bought the chicken and broccoli. And one of the, the chicken and broccoli, that's that the chicken, funny looking, that mystery meat looking shit. One of them, it was the same color, looking color, but it was shaped like the shape of a rodent, like a mouse. So she called Channel 11 News, and then she said, "Eat no mice! I ain't trying to eat no." And she showed it to the news, and the news showed it was a fucking rat. It just had the tail, but it was the same. It looked just like the meat that be in there. Yeah, mouse and broccoli. Mousy.
Some cat, straight cat.
Yeah, cat. Cat guts, bats.
This is Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. So what end is it for you? The day of the Lord Yahweh is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
Yeah, in other words, there's no escape from the hell. That's the day of the Lord. All these people in the church, the day of the Lord, the day of the Lord. What? And the Lord said, what end is it for you? Are you not one of the elect?
Went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Right, because you're escaping one thing.
Yeah.
You get home, you think you're safe, and you lean your hand on the wall, and then something comes at you. In other words, there's no escape.
That's right.
No escape, man. The Lord's going to unleash these different agencies, these different soldiers in the streets, in these streets, come after you, kick down your door, kill you, rape your woman, take you to concentration camps. Okay. Especially if you don't comply when a chip comes out. Go ahead, Tom.
Fly or die.
All right, so you do right.
All right, with that, go on this edifying, we're going to say, Kohalayim.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash.
Shalom.
Shalom.